Let's get some music going. This is any good? Nah, this is the playlist I use for Factorio Synthwave, but it's not even that good, to really be honest. Let's go with Upbeat. Is that any good? What the hell's this? Next. No, this is not appropriate for a Q&A. Hype? Is this any good? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so hello and welcome to the stream. As you can tell, today is going to be very different from any other stream so far, because it's going to be, as you can see, an honest Q&A because drunk. First ever Q&A. Just ignore the bottom text because that was what I used for the tweet. Kind of rushed this whole thing because I've been back super late. It's almost 10 PM. I'm gonna be probably going till midnight, and I have work in the morning. My first job in 2.5 years because of, first of all, trying to stream and make that my living, and then trying to do other things too. Let me just turn the music down a bit. It's okay, but it's a bit loud. There we go. So, some friends and whatnot wanted to meet up for Christmas. Some of them were going away, so it seemed to be the best time for people to gather before some went away. And due to that, there was a really, really good Sunday dinner / Christmas dinner. So nice. I didn't expect it to be as nice. Some things I thought were kind of not what I wanted or not what I expected. For example, the sprouts, the Brussels sprouts, were harder than I wanted, but after swallowing, they were actually really flavorful. So I was really surprised by that. Usually I have sprouts and they're quite soft, so that was quite a surprise. Hang on, let me just message everybody. There we go. So I am going to be doing a Q&A because I am home far too late to play a game seriously. I am not in the right state of mind to play any sort of game. I would probably just fail over and over. If you really want to see how badly I am at playing a game when drunk, then check out the CSGO game I played a long time ago drunk. I've actually been debating whether or not to get rid of that footage, but I'm going to keep it up because the archive should always be complete. I don't like to lie about anything, to be honest. I like to be as forward and honest as I can be about everything. Now the thing is, if this stream turns out to be just me talking with nobody here, then it's going to be really short. So I need people to speak. So if people want to ask me questions, now is the time to do so. I'm sure there are many questions floating around. Hey, Pewd, welcome back to the stream, and Elijah, and Bence. Hey, everybody. 3 people all at once in the same minute. The very same timestamp of exactly 10 PM. Welcome. And Greg, too. That's 4. Nice. Welcome, everybody. How drunk am I? Right, so I was offered a 750ml bottle of white wine after I'd already drunk about 3 or 4 cups or mugs of mulled wine, which, if you don't know, is sort of red wine with spices. It's really nice. I'm not a big fan of red wine, but the spices, I think, made this taste really good. So I'm surprised. I actually enjoyed it a lot. So I had that, and then I had the entire 750ml of white wine, and then I've had several glasses of double vodka and mixer after that. So in total, I must have had over 2 litres of alcoholic drinks, probably verging on 3 litres. and I also have some here in the house, so I will top myself up to make sure that this drunk stream remains a drunk stream. It shouldn't be against TOS, I think. There's nothing inappropriate going on here, so it should be fine. What if I get in Discord voice chat? Well, I'm on stream voice to you guys. So, yeah, this is your opportunity to ask me questions, and I'll try and be as honest as I can. I don't like lying. Full stop. I just don't like it. So I'll always try and be as honest as I can. Sometimes if I don't want to talk about something, I'll try and mask it. For example, Ben, sometimes you and I are playing a game, and there's a guy that comes on the stream and says, "Hey, can I join the game?" And I want to join the voice chat, and I say, "Oh, maybe later." But Ben says, "Hey, Craig, you can add him to the voice chat," and I say, "Maybe later." That's me saying to you, Bence, no, I don't want to have him on the voice chat. So, there's that. You know, Bence, maybe you could take a hint there, but me being a bit more honest here, is saying, shut up! I'm trying to hint to you. Yeah, you get it. You got the thing there. The questions are only, but you ask me whatever you want. Nah, Pewd, he got the message. He got the message. That was to Bence mainly. Yeah, he got the message. So, this is Cragite on the drunk stream, and if you want to see me talking, let's switch over to the other screen. There we go. So there's me talking. This is essentially a rudimentary version of me speaking. The sprite is very much what I look like IRL, so you can imagine that the lips moving is me. But what I'm going to do to make it even better is just get rid of the starting shortly bit of the previous stream, the screen, and then we can use that too. So where is that? Starting shortly. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh man, if only I could overlay the multiple things at the same thing. What's 1, 4, 3 to the power of 6? Do you really care though, Elijo? Do you really care? I don't think you do. I don't think that's something that actually has relevance on your life, my life, anyone's life in the chat, or anyone's life in general. So, what would you guys like to know? Because I have been a bit of an enigma for the last 2 years, more than 2 years streaming now actually. There are plenty of questions people like to ask, and some of them ask ridiculous, stupid questions in streams. No offense, but full offense intended, because you got some pretty stupid questions. But now is your opportunity to ask any question, and you can ask really bad or really good questions. I will not be offended either way. But if I am offended, you're banned for life, so it's a bit of a risk factor for you. Probably not though. Probably I'll be okay with it. Can I react to this video? Oh, I hate doing reactions to videos because then there's the opportunity that there's some copyright issue. Let's have a look. What is this? The problem is when I use and immediately it goes into an advert. Quiet. Okay, let me just get through this advert. Skip. It's a Team Fortress video. Hang on. I need to mute the music. Stop the music. Play the sound on this video. 2 minutes 50. Okay. You can probably hear the video through my headset. He's dead. Okay. He's dead, yeah. Sandwich. It's not a very good video so far. No, it's really not a good video. There's Thomas Tank Engine in the background. That's plus score. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire options. That's good score. JoJo reference with the hat, maybe. I'm gonna skip forward a bit because this is dragging on. They're just talking about the same crap. Okay, this whole thing is random. What if I ever do a reaction stream, then I'll check this out. So save it for then, but I've skipped through it and it just looks like complete crap, to be honest. Alright, next. No music, how's Joe doing? Let's unmute the music. There we go. Continue. Am I bi? The question is, what is not bi? So, if you have a person who is attracted to the opposite gender, then they are looking to procreate and advance the species. But I have no reason to get involved in any of that, so I don't care. For the most part, of course. There are certain aspects of some people that I prefer beyond other aspects. And as I'm saying this, I can feel myself becoming more sober, so I'm gonna just take a quick swig of vodka. Hold on. Can I get some emote spam in the chat to encourage me to chug this Smirnoff triple distilled 10 times filtered vodka? What's that say? I don't even know what that word says. It's got like some scrolly writing. S-T-E-R-E-U-E Smirnoff SLS trademark. Okay. There we go. There's some nice notes back. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's currently my thumb is about as much as has already gone from this little bottle. It's a very small bottle. It's only 35 centilitres, 350 millilitres. It's a small flask, essentially. I can't even smell it. I've got that acclimatized to vodka in the pub. No, wow. Smelling the bottle right from the neck, I can't even smell it. Is my sense of smell gone already? Wow. But drinking it is a different matter altogether. That is so dry. It's very, very dry. Let me just have some more anyway. Oh boy. I had 2 more big gulps. So, yes, I need to get up in 8 hours for the job. I need to work 9 till 5:30. I don't care about the time I get back, but the time I leave, I need to leave the house about 7 AM at the latest, really. So I'm going to get up 6 AM and leave maybe 6:30. So I have 8 to 8.5 hours from now. So if we say I go streaming Q&A, just chatting for 2 hours, or less actually, because it's 9 minutes past now, then yeah, you can do the maths. How old am I? I'm 328, but it's a bit of a complicated question, because you could say it's more, you could say it's less. The problem is, when you're traveling through the multiverse, time lengths become distorted, and so what you might classify as a direct amount of time is actually different depending on where you are. So the way I find it best to measure is... Oh, sorry, I missed a question. I'll get to your question in a bit, Bence, because I've already started this one. The find I way. Wow. Yeah, definitely. The find I way. The way I find best to explain timelines and time lengths, because you're specifically asking for measurements of time, is you go from point A to point B in one space-time location to the next, and hopefully the two are the same apart from a duration. So if you go from A to B, then it's 328. If you want to go beyond that to the time that was retconned from my memory, then there are thousands of years that are only apparent to me through visions or memories, usually located through dreams. And that's why I want to try and make some specialized unique content on YouTube, because just streaming, I'm not going to get all this information out. I'm not going to convey a story on my history through some streams. No, I need to turn this into a project to get the dialogue, the multiple parts of a storyline, the beginning, middle, and end out. It needs to be properly made separate, with no kind of interaction. I mean, this stream is nice because I get to chat with you guys, but when it comes to the history, it's so foggy, then it's beyond what I can get out in one stream or in 10 streams or whatever. I would need to create a whole franchise to get the whole thing out, you know? A 10-year franchise that ends up in a Infinity War kind of thing, you know. That's the problem, and that's why I don't talk about this, because it's really complicated. I don't like to bring it up on the streams. My history is essentially so much of a, not necessarily a mess, but a layered upon layered enigma and problem that if I start talking about it, people are going to want more answers, and I find it best that the way to get answers is to be really clear. If I'm just being, what's the word, direct, no, not direct, real time, yes. If I'm just being real time with you, where I try and turn thoughts into words and then convey them to you, then it could be that post stream I decide, hang on, there's a better way of phrasing that, much better way to convey that idea, and then, oh no, the stream has happened, so it's so much of a better idea to just make a video. Next, Bence had a question, then I'll get to yours, Greg. That's a really good question, which is a huge misconception. No, Ellie-Jo, it's a very straightforward question with a really complicated answer, and I haven't really answered it properly. 328 you can go with, but really it's 328 plus open bracket, thousands upon millions of years, close bracket. It's complicated. There's a lot of story there. You may enjoy the story a lot, you may not enjoy it, you may laugh, you may get pumped, you may cry. It's all sorts of different things, but this is not the thing that would fit well in a stream. I will do videos in time. Next, or previous, Bence had a question. So you started to ask about if you are bisexual or not, and then concluded you need to drink more. No, that's not what I concluded. I just realised I was sobering up too much. That wasn't a conclusion, that was a side factor. So, if I go back to Bence's question, am I bi? Are you asking on a personal note, Bence? Would you like to meet up? See, I told Bence in private that I was possibly getting a job working in the Czech Republic, which is right next door to Bence, and I was going to be meeting up with him potentially. I'm wondering if he wants to take that further. Do we need to go on the Rajstula or the Rajchularit? I don't think Rajchularit. Wow, can't speak. Rajchularit. I don't think that works. Do you want to go on the Rajchularit? Can't say it. Yeah, you know that thing. Do you want to go on that? Greg asked, what brain parts have you lost, referring to the Kragite head image. So the problem is I haven't actually lost brain parts. It's a representation of what I am. So let's put it on screen, actually. I can't point with the mouse. Okay, so I'll try and explain this without using the mouse to point. I'll just say where I am pointing. So this is me. This is as close to me as I can get with a sprite image. It's really not that different. So if you ever approach me having not done a face reveal, you'd probably recognize me. But if you look at the grey parts of the image, that is also me. Now, I am not some kind of person who has had a quarter of his head, I was going to say face, but head ripped out and then replaced with cybernetics. But it's so much easier to say that I am some kind of cyborg. Those are not implantations, they are part of me due to a very, very complicated situation. If I try to explain it in a few words, I'd very much misrepresent what happened. I need another drink, 1 second. Let's go for the other one. That one was 330 milliliters. This is 1 liter of vodka. Let me just have a swig from this. It's been a while since I had, so it might be a bit crappy. 1 second. Let's stop sobering up because I just want to loosen my tongue. Oh, that tastes so much worse. It really is true. If you leave a half-drunk bottle of vodka for a long time, it does not taste so good. Let me have the other one to wash it down. Fresh vodka to wash down really old vodka. 1 second. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's a bit sweeter. Even though vodka's really sour, it's somehow a bit sweeter because it tastes better. So, do you want me to expand the face just to make it like I'm speaking to you more than this, where you just have text saying, "Oh, this Q&A goes drunk. First every Q&A." What do you guys want? Because there's only a few of you here. I'll customize it to what you guys want. So I want to try and fulfill your expectations as much as I want to try and get things off my chest, you know? I want us to all have a good time, not just me talking, you know? And then we'll get to every single question, because there are so few of you that I can get to every question. The problem with being a huge streamer is you see that... Oh, man. You see the chat scroll by at 1 million messages a second, and they don't answer. And there are already good messages in there. So I like this. I like having a small group that chats. I really do. And even if I were to go some miles further... What the hell is this music? Should I skip this track? I'll let you guys decide. What was I saying? Ah, jeez. Short-term memory is really bad when drinking. You guys are gonna have to keep me on track. You really are. I like speaking with people who are a small group because large group with big streamer equals lots of messages. Yes, that's right. So, yes, even if I were to become a huge streamer, I would always appreciate messages from the OG viewers. So, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I appreciate you guys that do tune in very often. Now, back to what I was saying. I was answering a question. Which one was it? What brain parts have I lost? Right. Okay, so the problem with this represent... Oh, yeah, I need to switch to the other image. The problem with this visual representation of myself is there's always an assumption that I have some kind of brain thing that has changed. Let me just do this, right? So if you look at that, you think, oh no, he's got metal, he replaced the parts of his head that got broken. Oh, that's really sad. No, that's not what happened at all. There was an event that ended up scattering my... Well, not just my... The term "my" is not correct in this format, but there was an event that happened to a certain being that it became fragmented, and this is one of the fragments. Okay, I am a fragment. Now, is that fragment perfect? No, it's not perfect, and part of it has what you might assume or see to be some kind of cybernetics, which is fine, because that's kind of correct. It's not actually correct, but it's kind of. This is not something that was added to me. That is a thing that was exposed from the subdermal parts of the body. It's not a human thing to have this as a natural part of the body, but when you rip away flesh, for example, Terminator, right? If you rip away, blah. If you rip away flesh from a Terminator, it will show metal beneath, right? That makes sense. If you rip away flesh from a being that is not human, you may potentially get a thing that does not look human. It does not look like muscle or bone. It looks metallic because it's some sort of substance or component or even structure that is not some kind of cell-based organism, and that's what that is. There is a subdermal layer in some locations throughout my body that does not represent human construction. That's what this kind of thing is. And one day I will go into this in great detail and you will understand so much better, because unfortunately the English language does not have enough words to explain it. Okay, going back up the chat because I missed some questions. Definitely use @Cragite if you want to throw me a question, because then I can scroll back up and see them quickly. You're dying laughing. Thank you, Elajo. That's entertainment. Haha. And then you put really giant haha. Is that Papyrus? Haha. That definitely is Papyrus ha emote, isn't it? 8 minutes ago. Wow. You want the text. The text makes more sense, but you also like the face. Okay, well, I'll get rid of my face then. Now, how about that? Do you like the text? Like introverts, you were talking about having a small group on chat. Yeah, I definitely appreciate a lot of people putting a lot of their thoughts and finger typing into questions and whatnot. I really appreciate that. And I don't usually call out lurkers, but because one of these such lurkers has been here for a while on the Discord, and they've always wanted to be catching up on the stream, Lady V, I'm not going to say your name out now, name out loud, to not call you out, Lady V, but if you want to ask me a Q&A, wow, Q&A, if you want to ask me a question, now is your time. Is all I'm saying. I'm not going to call out lurkers. I'm fine with lurkers. Lurkers can be lurking. That's fine. But now's your chance. Catching up. How many M's in there? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, Benz. There are 14 M's in your statement. You think you like Sober Craig better? Well, you know, they're just different sides of the same coin. The sober is a bit more reserved, a bit more protective of oneself and other people, and the more drunken version is a bit more open, a bit less reserved. Very happy to answer questions. In fact, usually I'm happy to answer questions sober, but people feel this really awkward stigma that because someone is sober, they can't ask them direct questions that might make them uncomfortable, which in this weird age of 2019 where everything is an insult and I should be ashamed for having asked you a single question, no. Just, if you want to ask me a question, ask me a question. I don't care. Either I do answer the question and you get the answer, or I don't, and you don't get the answer. It's really simple. I don't take offense to really simple questions, unless of course you're trying to be a dick. You know. Hey Venomy! Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Is that who I was alluding to earlier? I don't know, maybe. How you doing? You were in Italy. Great. How's that leaning tower of pizza? You know? I'm sobering up too much. 1 second. Guys, you gotta keep the questions flowing, otherwise I'm gonna keep sobering up. It's only nearly 20 past 10 PM. How can I speak that clear while being drunk? You can speak English like that being not drunk. Well, English being a first language after having been integrated into this universe's timeline, and English being programmed as the primary language is actually pretty easy. If you're on about because English may be your second language, I think, then yes, it would be hard. My second language in some ways is Japanese, so hajime mashite, watashi no namae wa Kuragai desu ka? No, definitely desu, not desu ka. What's that common phrase that you say? O genki desu ka? Yeah. Genki des for sure. Genki des. Germany's your mother tongue. Then Sieg Heil, Venomy, Sieg Heil. I'm currently saluting to you, Venomy. Sieg Heil, Venomy. There we go. We'll go with that. Yeah, that's approximately what I'm trying to say. Let me just take a sip while you guys think of some questions. Let me just get this open. While I was going to move to that Czechoslovakian job near you, Bence, I was also looking up the phrases. So there's Dobry Dev. I don't know if that... Does that cross over with your language, Bence? Dobry Dev? So it's Dobry Dev. Dobry Dev. Dobry Dev. Dobry Dev. Dobry Dev. It's like good day. And it's really nice when you hear it sounded aloud. Dobry Dev. Good day. Dobry Dev. Yeah, there were about 12 phrases I learned, but I can't remember most of them. That one stuck though. That one really stuck because it just sounds really nice. You know, German. What kind of German are you then, Venomy? This is the opportunity on this stream, this one particular stream, for us all to get to know each other a bit better. English is the third. Hungarian, then Germany, German, then English. Oh, okay. How good are you with German, Bent? Say your most complicated sentence in German. When you lose all sense of taste, and you can only feel the vapours of vodka burning through your nose, it's actually quite nice. Apart from the burning. Yeah, Benz, come on, just give us the most complicated sentence you can come up with right now. Go on. I want to see what you're capable of. Because I have never studied German. I've only picked things up. You have a language paper, the B2. Is it the Berlin 2? A second level language of Berlin? No, I'm just drunkenly speculating. Go for it. By the way, guys, if you want to throw me some images that are not copyrighted to react to, go for it. This would be the opportunity to do so. The video that was sent earlier would be fine, but I don't want to get any copyright issues. But images should be fine. So you can throw those to me too. That should be fine. Benz, just give me a sentence. Just right now, try and construct a sentence. Doesn't matter if it's basic, advanced, or mastery level. A sentence to show your proficiency right now. Come on, you can do some sentence. I know you can. Hallo? No, that's not a sentence, that's a word. A sentence is a structure containing many components of objects, derivatives, references to the object and action, you know, just a whole bunch of things. Just throw together what you can. Come on, I know you can do it, Bez. You mentioned that that English is your third language and you're really good at English. How can that be your third if your second you can't even make one sentence? Exactly, Venomy, thank you. I understand that. See? I was going to say Venomy's better at German than you, but you know, she's German, so there is that, but it's only 3 words. It's only 3 words. It's easy. Du bist betrunken. I knew a German guy with a really strong accent. He was a really nice guy. He was one of the nicest guys I've met in my times here in Birmingham. And he was... I'm going to try and do an impression of him, so don't take offence, any Germans, but this is my impression of my German friend saying that sentence. Du bist betrunken. Did that sound right? Du bist betrunken. No, that sounds a bit Russian, doesn't it? Du bist betrunken. No, hang on. Du bist betrunken. Du bist betrunken. Du bist betrunken. Du bist betrunken. Yeah, he had a really soft voice. Really soft. It was deep, but really soft. Du bist betrunken. Yeah, that was it. That last one. I nailed it then. That very last one. I got it. That sounds exactly like him. Oh, right. Okay, Bence. Well, maybe we should have an IRL meetup and figure that out. If that's what you really want to know. After all, sexuality is not just this part of the populace versus this part of the populace comparison. It's actually a this person versus this person comparison. So if you were somehow trying to you know, get closer to me, then maybe I would let you get close to you too. Yeah, maybe. So we can see how that goes. Also, I need to update that sub goal. That is incorrect. So while you guys come up with some really good questions, and I don't mind if they're simple or really complicated, come up with some questions. Come on, this is the first Q&A I've done. I'm gonna update the sub goal because it's actually incorrect. It's out of date. I'm going to mute the mic one sec because I have a bit of a build. I just need to cough 1 second into a tissue. 1 second. Oh, that was a lot of clearing my throat. So it turns out I should have 3 Chrome windows, but there's only 2. I don't know what's going on. Just one tiny little second. No. Oh crap. History. Recently closed. 17 tabs. Is that the one? Nope, that is a duplicate of the pretzel window, which has like 17 tabs, obviously. How about the other one that was closed? 30 tabs, is that the one? Nope. How about the 29? bear with me 1 second, guys. Don't leave, please. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. So I can get straight to Streamlabs with that. The problem is with Streamlabs OBS, it has a whole bunch of functionality that's been moved into the purchase-only functionality, and I don't have any money. So, no, I can't do that. But some very basic functionality is still there, such as setting the sub goal. So let me just update that. The sub goal is currently at 19, but I don't know what the stream says. Is that like 20? What? I can't see. My preview is so tiny I cannot see. Is that 20? It should be 19. Oh, it says 22. Ah, no, that's really off. It never updates when it goes down. See, the thing is, Streamlabs tries to promote itself as being this huge all-in-one tool, but it can't even update subs when they go down. What? Now, I don't want Streamlabs to be against me because, you know, it's a big company, but come on. Truth is the truth. You can't even reduce sub count. I will get to your question, guys. Don't worry. So I've currently got it as awesome subscribers : capital D. Do you think I should change it to something else? You've got however much time it takes for the stream delay to catch up to update it. Whoa, it's at 36? That's the stupid sample goal. I decided to set the goal at 100 because we've never reached 100. What's the current amount? 19. And the goal, oh crap, the title. Let's leave that blank until you guys come up with a good name. 19. Goal amount. Oh shoot. Goal amount 100. Starting 19. End after the first of the. Oh shoot. The first of the 2020. Yes, you actually have to put 20 whatever year into the year number. It's really dumb. I'm just going to put awesome subscribers because you guys haven't suggested anything yet. Subscribe. Oh my god. Guys, it's really hard to type. You know, you saw all the messages in Discord. I was going to say stream. In Discord. I'm moving typoing verbally. Yes, I am having a difficult time. Awesome. Yeah, that looks right. Subscribers. D. There we go. Start goal. Happy days. Does that look right to you guys? Yeah, 19. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's go back up the chat because there's a lot I missed there. I do apologise, but it had to be done. You don't want an out-of-date stat, do you? Out-of-date stats? What are we talking about? Jeez, that's 90s technology. So going back to Bent's Cragite. There we go. Let me try and do Bent's voice. Hang on, let's get rid of the music because it's distracting. It's like it has a bit of gruff to it and a bit of a thick throat to it. It's like and of course the Hungarian accent, so it's like so if no, I can't even do your accent, Ben. So if my question about you being bi was personally motivated, what would your reaction be? It's a really terrible impression. I already answered that. Are you hinting at something? Was probably a reference to you, Ben. So are you hinting at something? Let's change back to the text. I didn't realise it was on my face for so long. Sends Bavarian. Okay, says German. Oh, does it? Oh, thank goodness for that. Contains more than 3 words. Far more complex. Am I hitting on someone? No, I don't hit on people anymore. I've hit on people before, and they're really bloody oblivious. And heck, maybe I'm oblivious too. So I just would rather people be upfront with me. The problem with dating is people try and give each other little tiny little hints. And they're like, oh, thanks. Hint not received. Did that music just say croissant? What the hell? What is this? Oh, it is! The video is croissant! I can't go back. Oh, that's so stupid. Anyway, The pretzel music player needs some features, so just go back to the beginning of the tune. Anyway, am I animating? What? No, that's the next question. Am I hinting at something? Or is he hinting at something? So, I found that with dating in this world right now, in this the universe, this timeline, these people, this society, dating is hard. You either act like a dick and use your dick, or as a woman, you act like a dick and get dick. And I hope I'm not crossing TOS with that, because it's very, very basic language with that. But if you want to try and be the real version of you, then either people will accept you or they will revoke you. And with me being not quite the human person that I am, but similar enough, then it becomes even more complicated. And when you try to be yourself, people sometimes reject that even more than they would, or people are like, oh, that's actually kind of cool, and they accept it, and that's really nice of them, and I like those people. Am I an incel? No, I can't say the F word. I had engagement with a person like months ago, but I'm not desperate for anything, so I don't care how long in between, action. Okay, carrying on through with the chat. What cancer? Which cancer's German preferring? Okay, yeah. Am I hitting on somebody? No, I was answering Bence's obvious advances, because Bence clearly likes my lack of beard, even though this has a lack of beard. Can you hear this? Hang on, let me. Where the hell's my music gone? No, that's not it. There we go. Pause. You can hear this beard ASMR. There you go, there's your beard ASMR. So yeah, maybe I'm the lack of beard to his beard, or maybe I'm the beard to his beard. Maybe we're a good Velcro. What do I think of George? Oh, I've gone too far. What anime have I watched? I've watched so many. I really love entertainment of all varieties. By the way, I am skipping between old chat, keeping it up on one browser, and the current questions on the other. So I see the latest message from Greg is stonks. So don't be worried that I'm going to miss anything. I'm going to be fine. I'll keep up with everyone. What anime? Oh, so many. The longest anime I've watched so far recently is Naruto, with its 600 something episodes, I think. That was long. I was watching Bleach at some point, but I took a break from that when they got into the that second season with the what was it? The dolls, the homunculi. No, I can't remember what it was. It's kind of like some vampire thing. It was really weird. So don't worry about that. Bence, I know what an incel is. I'm not. Okay. I just don't care how long it is between action. Don't worry about it. In fact, I find incels to be quite sad, and I'm glad I'm not one of them. Oh, they asked. Okay, I'll still catch up with the chat, so don't worry about that. And so many others. There's some really weird ones I watched, like what was that thing with the girl and the little pom-poms on the side of her head, and she's actually a robot. Her name was Chi, I think, and she actually had a sub-program which was her twin sister. Was it Excel Saga? No, it wasn't Excel Saga. Was it just called Chi? It was a no, not Bleach. It was a blank. Was it blank anime? What's it called? Oh man, I can't remember. Hang on, I gotta search this. CHII is, and Google craps itself and just searched I, and now it's trying to load the first video. CHII is from Chobits. Yes, Chobits. I watched that. That was weird. It's good. Weird, but good. But weird. But good, but weird. And I watched a bit of Chobits too, but not much at all. The thing I was trying to catch up with was Bleach, because I love swordplay. I really do. I'm proficient in sword, and I love to see it in action. And there's not enough movies that use sword, especially katana type weapons. And so when I saw there was an entire anime based around using katanas, I thought, hey, I'd probably like that. Let me just skip this over to the other screen. So I decided, hey, I'll watch Bleach, and then the first season was really good. The second season was kind of boring-ish. You know, we got these vampire immortals that have these dolls with powers. It's kind of boring, and I ended up just taking a big break from that. I tried so hard to watch it. It was just so boring. I also watched more recent animes like what's the Giants? The Giants. Attack on Titan. I watched all of Attack on Titan. That was great. It was so depressing, but it was great. Sometimes, whatever it is, whether it's anime or videos or movies or series, whatever it is. So, what are we listening to? No, skip. Sometimes videos or whatever medium can be so over happy that it's like, okay, that doesn't really relate to real life. Where's the sadness? And so watching Attack on Titan was really grounding. It's like, oh, this person, they're so not. Oh no, they've been eaten by a giant. It's pretty good. Good balance. Alright, I'm starting to fall behind with chat. I'm still looking at 10:23 and it's currently 10:49. So I'm 16 minutes behind. I'm so sorry. I'm catching up. Really sorry. I'm catching up. Yes, there is such a thing as a female incel of enemy. It's again an incel. It really is the exact same thing, but people don't realise that. Okay, catching up. Am I here to get something but sensibility and blah 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 blah? I think scroll down. What anime? What do I think of JoJo? JoJo's really gay, but it's okay. People think gay is an insult, but it's really not. The hypnotism / mind destruction dance that they did was really gay, but you know, effective. Now I am not gay because I do like women, but I am not against gay culture. And when they try to exploit it as, haha, I will use the gay dance against you, it's like, okay, that's kind of funny if you want to use it in that way, but it's not offensive because it's like trying to put gay people down. It's kind of trying to use them as a plot device in a way. And I've seen both sides of the spectrum where people say, oh no, using gay as a description is a huge insult, and other people saying using gay as an insult is a compliment. But I'm right in the middle where I say, look, if something appears to be gay, then it is. It just is. And that's not good nor bad. You know, it just is. It's really, really simple. Okay? Now, people have a go at heteros all the time. They try to make them demons. But do I take offense being for 90% hetero? No, I don't. Because that's just a descriptor. You know? You can have descriptions or descriptors without being offensive. It's really easy. And the fact that someone uses gay as a description, it's absolutely fine. You could also say camp, which is kind of the same thing. The old 60s Batman was really camp. Doesn't mean anything was wrong with it. It literally was just camp. You know? Go back and tell me that I was wrong. You can't. Okay. Coffee or tea? I don't drink any. I'm currently off energy drinks or any kind of caffeine substances. I had some the other day. It made me feel absolutely crap the next day because I stayed up till 3 a.m. when I tried to go to bed at midnight, and it just wasn't worth it. I've been on energy drinks for so many years, about 7 years now, on and off, mainly on, a little bit off, and every time I come off, I end up going back on because I decide, hey, a little bit of energy drink won't cause such an issue, and then I end up carrying on and carrying on and carrying on. And that's a big problem. If you're ever trying to quit something, then I suggest two things. First of all, don't go back on, in terms of go back on one day, go back on the next day. But on the second point, you can go back on one day to show that it's not as good as you thought. Because what I do is I wait maybe a week or two after I've quit cold turkey to then prove to myself that actually the thing I was using, in this case energy drinks, isn't as good as I thought it was, because there's this nostalgic feeling that, oh, I need an energy drink, oh, it tasted so good, I need it, and then I have it, it's like, oh, this tastes crap, why would I drink this? And I have a second one on the same day, this tastes so bad, oh, I'm getting headaches from this, it's making me really wide awake, but I need to go to bed. And then the next morning it's like, oh, I had hardly any sleep because this caffeine is such a detriment. And therefore I am put off using energy drinks. Really simple. But in terms of coffee or tea, I'm going to say neither. I don't like either. But if I really have to push myself into either category ever so slightly, I like green tea. Green tea is really nice. It's good for you as well. Wow, I'm so far behind. 10:36 versus 10:53. Oh my gosh, 17 minutes behind. I'm still kind of the same amount behind as I was before. Next, Cotty. Sure. Lately drink black tea. I've not tried that. Having fruit tea Christmas flavour. Sounds good. I had mulled wine today for the first time ever. It was a red wine with spices. Let me get off this image right now. It was a red wine with spices, and I don't like red wine. I like white wine, or I like straight vodka. I do not like red wine, but mulled wine is really actually quite nice. It's orange almond flavour. Okay, that sounds interesting to me. I might try that. Fruit tea. It's like tea with Santa Claus. Oh, you guys who have been typing in the meantime, I'm catching up with you now. It's like tea with Santa Claus inside of it. Okay, you like Santa Claus inside of it? I'm not gonna go TOS. Tastes a bit like marzipan. Oh, I love marzipan. I really like Battenberg. Battenberg is one of my Achilles heels. They're so good. Oh, I love eating Battenberg. Do I know what marzipan is? Absolutely, it's the skin of a Battenberg. Oh, Battenberg. If you don't know what Battenberg is, I'm going to type it in chat right now. No, that's an E. B-A-T-T-E-N. That's an N. B-U-R-G. Battenberg. I think that's how you spell it. Look up that and you can see it's a pink and white grid. So you got pink, white, white, pink in a grid. And then it's surrounded in a skin of marzipan. And it's so good. Catching up. Is it how you think I talk? Oh, from Benz. Benz, I think the way you talk, if I'm going to be honest now, because you asked me while I'm being drunk and honest. In fact, let me just take a drink. 1 second. I'm going to need it. Oh, I'm going to need some substance to deal with Benz's question here. It's so dry, so painful. It burns my throat. Bence, I think you need to practice. I'm going to be really harsh here, right? But please take it as constructive criticism, not me being a dick. But I am honestly answering it. Benz, I really like you as a person, but you need to work on your vernacular. Not just the way you say things, but the way you talk, because you kind of speak in a monotone voice and you're never saying anything in another voice, inflected voice, and you kind of say the same way that you say everything else, and it never becomes anything else other than a few pitches lower than what I'm saying right now, and so therefore it kind of all becomes one monotone object that it doesn't easily get absorbed by the brain, or especially the emotionary receptors of what humans are able to perceive, and so it kind of becomes one long thing. But if you had to put some inflection in there, some little bits of emotion, you know, you could add so much more to what you're saying. I really like what you have to say, but sometimes you need to put some emotion in there. You need to put some enthusiasm, some kind of direction. And if I really want to be critical, sometimes you just explain things to me that I already know, and I just sit there in silence for a minute or two to let you finish, and I don't conflict. What the hell am I listening to here? Let's skip this crap. Sometimes I just sit there for a minute or two and I don't conflict with what you're saying, because I don't want to cause an argument. I really don't. But sometimes, Benz, you know I have a brain, right? You know I have an IQ of like 150 or so. I'm not an idiot. You don't need to explain things in baby terms, really slowly, in a monotone voice. I appreciate that you're trying to explain something to me, and because of that appreciation, I wait. But Benz, and now I'm grabbing the microphone as if grabbing your throat. Benz, if you're saying the same thing over and over, you don't need to explain it over and over. Stop telling me the same thing, please. I'm not deaf. I got you the first time. Stop. Okay, letting go of the mic. I don't know if you could tell that or not. I wish I had face cam sometimes, just to show the dramatic nature of conversation. Anyway, N-E-way. Type it with me. N-E-way. Let's get to the next part. Do you know what marzipan is? Yes. Is that how I think you talk? We've gone over that just now. Playing croissant. That was such a stupid video. Croissant. Have you seen that Vine where the black guy scares the other black guy, and then they're like, "Oh, you made me drop my croissant." And the way he says it is just so feeble, but also what's the word where you want to engage with their emotions? It's like empathetic. It's so feeble, but so empathetic that you're like, oh no, his croissant. You made me drop my croissant. Anyway, Santa Claus flavour. You respond to really hope the Christmas tea flavour. Yeah, okay. Oh no, am I an incel? No, absolutely not. I'm fine with my exposure to other human bodies. Sure, it'd be nice to have more, but I'm not fussed. Stop drinking Santa Claus teas. Why not? Sorry for a new question, but what is an incel? Did anyone answer Venomy's question? No one answered. Oh, come on, guys. Okay, so for Venomy's question, what is an incel? Okay, break it down into two parts. Incel, involuntary celibate. In other words, a virgin who can't get laid. So if you are an involuntary celibate, You are let's assume from the perspective of a male trying to get a female, right? To avoid all kind of gender stereotype crap. I'm telling you right now, the assumption is male trying to get female. If you're in an involuntary celibate, then there is a guy trying... Oh, 1 second, my housemate's trying to knock the door. Okay, housemate's actually kind of looking out for me. He said, what time you want me to get you up for the new job? And I said 6. They said, oh, well, it's gone past 11. I said, no problem, that's fine. Anyway, housemates can be a bit of a pain, yeah, sometimes, but sometimes they actually do look out for me. You know, they're human, they have good parts, good bad parts. Anyway, I'll talk about them when they're not listening, when they're not trying to spy me right now. Okay, they're not trying to spy me right now. Yeah, anyway. What's an involuntary celibate? So, an involuntary celibate is the kind of guy, it's like, you imagine someone's being really nice. In fact, no, sorry. Not someone. Some guy, some male, some naturally born male who is still identified as a male. Let's go with that to make it really explicitly clear, right? Because you could adapt it to other situations if you really want to. Is trying to get with some naturally born female who identifies as a female because that's what they think they are and that's what the male also thinks they are. So the male is also a hetero and the female is also a hetero, and there is the whole nice guys finish last because, you know, being really nice means that you don't get the girl. Why have I got the starting shortly crap up? I got rid of that. Let me get rid of the starting shortly. I already got rid of that. Let me get rid of that. I'm padding for time. There we go. It goes on stream. Okay, just go. Involuntary celibate is a guy or a girl trying to go for the person of the opposite sex, usually. Let's go for stereotype, okay? I'm not saying other things or other combinations are a problem, okay? Disclaimer, huge exclamation mark, asterisk, disclaimer, close asterisk. There is no problem here with different genders or different sexualities. I'm trying to use the most basic and understandable sexualities of guy seeking girl. If a guy tries to get a girl and he can't, oopsie, no sex. Tries to get a different girl, oopsie, no sex. Tries to get another girl, oopsie, no sex. Oh no, this guy has tried so many times and he can't get sex, and therefore it is involuntary on his part that he is involuntary celibate, meaning not having sex. Okay, that's what an involuntary celibate is. A person who cannot get laid despite what they've done. Now, you can go to r/nice guys or r/nice girls, which is also kind of weird from my perspective, being a guy, but it's equally looking for equality, equally kind of weird to look at. You see some really weird scenarios going on either subreddit. Guy trying to get a girl, girl trying to get guy nice, guy being nice to girl, girl nice being nice to guy. They're all trying to be good guys and they're all being celibates and virgins, and it's all kind of really sad. It's so sad. I'm gonna skip this track. No, this track's okay. Alright, I'm really falling back behind the chat. Right, next, that's what an incel is. Involuntary celibate. I need to drink more. You only know Intel. A really weird fact. I don't have an Intel. I have an AMD. You know AMD too. Oh, there we go. Stonks. There we go. I've caught up with that thing I referenced like 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes ago. Jeez, that was a long time ago. Involuntary celibate incel, interesting, they asked it, but say until season 3 and so 2. I haven't watched any of Sword Art Online, but I've seen the reviews that it's like anime Matrix with swords, and it's really anime, but then it's really boring. That's all I know about it, so I'm not interested. Unless you guys can convince me otherwise, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to waste my time. Unless you still wonder if you get it right. Guys get rejected so much they double down on it and start hating women's group. Okay. Those are a bit more militant incels, Spence. Always going for Chad's guys who are dicks, and they also always cry that they're such nice guys, but they always get rejected. Yeah, the problem is, if you're a nice guy to someone and you don't make your emotions apparent, they just think you're being a nice guy. And I'll be honest, I've been on the same thing. I've fancied people in the past, I've had a crush on people, and I've never made it apparent to them that, hey, I like you more than just a friend, and it's gone nowhere. And later I've realised that's my own fault. I didn't tell them what I should have told them, right? But I never blamed her. That's stupid. The transfer of data of some sort of attraction, right? That bit of data from me to them has not happened, so how can I blame them? But somehow, incels are like, oh, you should know that I like you. Oh, you're such a expletive that is against TOS and against YouTube policies. It's so stupid. If you want to be honest with someone, I'm grabbing the mic now, throttling a throat. If you want to be honest with someone, be honest. And if you need to write out a little script to make sure you don't stumble over your own words like I'm doing a lot right now this stream, fine, write a script. Make sure your words aren't a complete pile of crap. If you need a friend's help to sort it out, okay, do it. As long as they're not rewriting the entire thing for you and changing the entire meaning of it to be completely different to what you wanted to say in the original statement. Get a friend's help. Do what you want to do. State what you want to say. Don't hold back in terms of, I think they will reject me if I say this. No. Don't hold back. Just stagger the timing. Don't go 100% immediately. That's just going to be weird. Go 10, 30, 50, 80, 100, You can scale it at some kind of exponential rate. You don't need to be 100% creepazoid, because sometimes people are into that. But most of the time, they're really not. Okay? So going by the law of averages, don't be a weirdo. Just be, hey, I like you. What are your interests? It's really simple. And then when it turns out they drop a hint as to a really weird interest or kink that you have, clarify it, okay? Here's a huge pro tip. Clarify kinks. If you think, hey, my things are really weird, and you might be referring to it, but you might also not be referring to it, you can ask in a joking manner, hey, you don't mean so-and-so, do you? Lol. Referring to the thingy that you actually like, and they're like, well, actually, kind of, I do. Hallelujah, you've broken ground. You have made a huge step forward. You're actually into the same kink, and you don't need to worry about it. But if they say, no, that's so silly, no worries, no skin off your back. You haven't revealed that you're into that kink. You've just asked them, and they said no. And you're both in the same good situation. You don't need to expose yourself all the time. You can always defend yourself behind a, you don't mean this, right? Or, wait, do you mean this? In fact, it's better to say, do you mean this? Than just say, you don't mean this, right? Because one is positive, one is negative. If you state, do you mean this? Question mark times 3, 5, 7, whatever. Then they can say, and you can get some kind of reluctant admission. But if you say you don't, and there is the prerogative don't, you don't mean this, right? Then they'll take it as, oh no, that's a bad thing, that's a negative, and they won't share the kink with you, even though that might be the same kink. So don't do that. Don't try and put down the kinks. Not that I'm trying to give you guys advice here, but I'm also not into like a million different kinks. I'm trying to help you guys. If you're into kinks and you're into a person and they might be into the kink, put it forward as a, do you mean this? Never a, you don't mean this, right? Don't play it down, play it up, okay? Play it positive. In fact, you could even say, do you mean this? Because I have no objection to this, right? Put it positive, always. Put it accepting. Put it as, wow, that's an interesting perspective that I had not taken, even though you have. I would like to explore this option further. I'm going to skip this track because this sounds a bit negative. But you get what I'm saying, right, guys? You do get what I'm saying. I'm not just rambling, right? Anyway, I've gone on this point for so long. I do apologise. We were talking about incels and chads. They cry when they get dejected. Yeah, usually overweight wearing fedora. That's a horrible stereotype, and it's. I'm going to take the cover off the microphone here. Very good fedora is true. It's so true, and I'm so disappointed. Okay, putting the cover back on the microphone. So I went on a flight a few years ago, and when I got off, the person that I was looking after, they were a few decades senior looking, and I said to them, hey, like, you go, well, it doesn't matter. The point is, I was walking with them, and some complete stranger, I'm going to use stereotypes here, he looked like an incel, right? I'll just be blatant. He looked like an incel. He was wearing a fedora. He was wearing the whole get-up. And he let her... This... I don't know how old she is. Like... Hang on. 50? No, she's... I think she's 60 now. So she was just under 60 at the time. She went first. And this fedora guy was like, after you, my lady. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, he let her go first because, yeah, that is the right thing to do, the respectable thing, you know, but, oh my gosh, even, I really doubt he was oblivious to the context of fedoras in, it's 2019 now, so it must have been 2014 where there was fever height of fedora equals incel. It was that kind of era, and he was wearing the fedora on a flight. And she was trying to get up, and he's like, after you. And he actually tips his fedora. And she was like, oh. She said to me, oh, he was so kind. And I was like, yeah, he was alright. I didn't try to explain to her, this almost 60-year-old woman, that this guy is actually possibly a huge creep. I just said, yeah, he's alright. He's okay. He's, yeah, he was being polite. I think that's what I said. He was just being polite. Yeah, I tried to distance myself from ever approving what he is or said, and just said he's being polite. Anyway, I'm still falling behind with messages. I see the last message was 11:06. It's currently 11:16. Throw me some messages because I'm catching up fast now. Throw me some questions. I'm going to mute mic a second, blow my nose, because I can feel the speaking is making the microscopic amounts of, you know, getting to my nose. Be right back. Okay, I'm back and I'm catching up with questions. So is there a female version of incel? Yes, it is. Wait, what happened to you over the last few years? Oh, that's really sad, Venomy. That's really sad. I'm not going to dive into that and insult you, Venomy. That's really sad. You say it's fine, that's fine. Okay, it's not fine, but I don't blame anyone. Okay, Venomy, I'm not going to dive into that. I don't want to insult people. I really don't, especially my viewers. If you want some personal consulting or whatever, then my DMs are open. I will try and help you out if I have the time. I will have less time now that I've got this full-time job, but I like to help people. That's just how I am. Ben says, it can get really toxic in places where people like that come together and just fuel hate towards the other shit. Oh, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's just so tragic. 2019, equality, except for the people who think they've been wronged by the other gen. Hey, hello Fraser, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? It's 10:17 when you messaged, but no, it's 11:17 when Hollow Fraser messaged. I'm catching up with messages from 10:50. I'm a little tiny bit behind. Throw me your questions. If your questions repeat what other people have said, I'm just going to tell you to check out the VOD, because why not? You know, I've already answered it rather succinctly, and hopefully with some hang on, it's the stream muted. It's not muted. I think I typed that wrong. Yeah, muted. There we go. Can you guys please confirm the voice coming from my mouth and my lips and my tongue is coming through to you guys? Everybody that can hear my voice, please state so in the chat in whatever form you would like to say, so that Hollow Fraser knows that there is actual content coming through from me. Yeah, absolutely, Venomy. That's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I've helped many people with many issues, and they've actually become much better people for it. I've helped people who have been pretty much stalkers, and I've got them off that habit. Because if you think about it, stalking is a habit. And I'm really glad I managed to break them off it. And they've ended up in really good situations after that, and good relationships. Not even stalky relationships, just, you know, legitimate, proper relationships. So, I'm surprised. But it's worked, you know? I just gotta be honest with people about the way they are and the way they should, in big quotation marks, be. And then they can understand the difference. And I'm never going to tell people the direct way to be, but they can understand the difference and figure it out. And as long as they figure it out and come to their own understanding, that's the best option. Okay, anyway, so catching up with chat. Is there a female version of incel? Yes, there is. Incel. Catching up. So what happened to you? That's actually girls. Venomy. That's unfortunate. Nothing more to say on that, really. I'll help you out. I'll just chat to you in private if you really want. It's not fine, you don't blame anyone. Well, that's the way to be. As long as you're not going to direct hate at things that just did not happen, that's fine. If you obviously direct hate at things that did happen, then that's natural, but it's too many people direct hate at things that just didn't happen. If you look at the way that timelines are constructed, then you realise that the things that did not happen are the result of things that did happen. And it's not fair to draw a comparison between the two, because if you have A equals B, then when you say A does not equal C, how can you blame A when A equals B? It just doesn't make sense. How can action equal non-action. It's your own fault. Don't blame other people for your missed opportunities. Next. It can get really toxic in places where people get together, feel hate. Yes, absolutely, Bence, you're right. It's just so... there are forums out there where you see... Oh my gosh, there are so many forums out there where you see people saying the most toxic stuff, and you see a dozen, literally like 10, 12 people saying, oh yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, bro, you're totally right, man. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Oh, you just said it. You said it better than I could have. Oh, man, you've got away with the words. You surmised what I was trying to say. It's like, what are you on about? These things are just disgusting. How can you say that? There are some disgusting forums out there where toxic attitudes beget more toxic approval. And the thing is, if any of those toxic people in that environment develop beyond the toxicity to become better people, and 10 years later look back at it, they'll be like, what the hell was going on here? Why are all these creepazoids trying to suck up to me? That's disgusting. What? And then that perspective from the 10 years later, they've caught up with the 10 years prior, where the rest of us are like, what are you doing? Stop. Insert Filthy Frank meme. It's time to stop. You know the one. Holding up the broken not camera, phone, what's the word, clock. Holding up the clock, yeah. Anyway, next. Overweight fedora sounds like guy from fancy movie. Yep. That's what they think they look like. Yep. See, the problem is, back in the day, fedora was nice accessory. It was a really nice accessory. That now the incels and the other such people have tried to take over the fedora. No one wants to wear a fedora. Even if a guy's been using a fedora for the last 200 years, they don't want to use it anymore because these creepazoids are just wearing fedoras as if it's like, hey, fedora equals cool, so I, creepazoid, equals cool now. No. Stop. Please. I want to wear my hat. I don't care that it is fedora. It is the hat that I like. But you are creep, and I will be associated with creep. So I do not wear fedora. I burn fedora. Essentially, that's the mentality that I had a while ago. I have not worn my fedora over the last 10 years? In fact, if I think of the last time there's a photo of me wearing a fedora, it was probably about 10 years ago, almost to the day. It was just before Christmas, maybe 10 years. I remember it's just before Christmas because it's one of the last times I saw a friend of mine, and that was just before Christmas. So yeah, sometimes people can just ruin a very plain accessory. There was no problem with fedoras until, the quotation mark neckbeards, end quotation mark, got a hold of them. No offense to you, Bence, with your giant beard. But there are some I keep saying creepazoids, but I think that's better than saying creeps. Add some 70s zing into there. These creepazoids who love fedoras as a fashion accessory to try and make themselves look better because they look like a 1920s gangster, does not actually work out. Myself, weirdo, plus accessory equals gangster. No, the algebra doesn't work out. You just look like a tryhard. And therefore, the legitimate people who would wear such a accessory don't want to be part of that equation, and they discard it. That's what I've done. I haven't worn my fedora in like 9-10 years because of these people. Next. Ben says, by the way, a big part of the incel culture is the hate part. If you haven't found someone that's not incel, don't wait, what? If you just haven't found someone that's not incel, don't go. Yeah, just don't be incel. It's really simple. If you haven't found someone, newsflash, you haven't found someone. That's it. No one's done you wrong. That's it. It's easy. I've found many people that I liked and I had a relationship with, and then it turns out they weren't for me. They were actually a waste of time. Many years. Years worth of time. Just a waste of time. I need to make a song of that. Years a waste of time. Blah, 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 blah. Drop the bass. Boom, boom, boom. But seriously, you can try and be for some people and they just won't respect you or like you, and that's how they are. And the problem is people don't breach the gap between hello, I am being friendly to hello, I like you in a relationship way. People don't make that jump because it's scary. It's scary. And people don't want to do something scary. They'll play scary games because they don't matter. They'll do scary situations because they're, haha, I managed to defeat the villain. But no, they won't put themselves past their comfort zones. Because that is scary. Next. Thank you, Benz. It's interesting. Never heard of the term before. Interested for sure. Battenberg. I misspelt it. Wow. That should be an N. Oh, you've got a Messimo. That's cute. Oh, Benz. That's cute. You got your enemy. Patty. Say it. Krabby Patty. Illuminati. Don't like the third feminism wave. They're overrated and misread and many things. Emancipation is about women, that sort of thing. Yeah. Fenemy, as a female, I think you have a great perspective on this. The problem with the way that modern feminism is going is that it's just, I am a female, therefore I hate males, and all these people that rose up against males in the past justify my hate against males. Please respect me, or you're sexist. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that, because that is quite a straightforward way of saying it. Okay, here's another one you can clip. Hello, I am a female, and I hate men because I do not like the way that some of the men treat me. And that is a shame. It really is, because those guys are dicks. But I'm going to apply it to all men, and therefore all men are complete assholes that should die. But all of the female feminists before me prove this for about 100 years. I don't care about doing my research, what all these feminists actually said about equality. No, women are better than men. We should kill all the men. We should just be Amazonians. Rip human race. End clip. I need to go to the loo because I've drank so much alcohol. Be back. I'm back, one sec. Keep this question is coming. I have a really crappy headset, so all of the plastic flaked off it, and I ended up with flakes of plastic in my hair, which sucks, and it was itchy. So I ended up using a tissue under the plastic area, but then I manually removed all the plastic, so now it's just, you know, creamy instead of blue. And because I had a shower today, I don't want any kind of residual sweat getting back onto my hair, so I need to put the tissue back onto there to preserve the shampoo and conditioner that was on my hair instead of the potential sweat from previous events. Using a headset really sucks, and I would love to use wireless earphones. Anyway, it's currently 11:34 and Venomy's welcomed me back. Thank you very much. I'm still only as far back as 10:56, so we're currently... Holy crap! 28 minutes behind. I'm gonna mute the mic, blow my nose 1 second, speak better. Okay, I'm back, and the funniest thing about this is that even if I turn drunk to work tomorrow, they don't expect me to be the best employee ever, so, you know, I'll just turn up to work. Hey, tell me about your system. I'll learn. You know, it's really simple. Ah, vodka. Thank you for keeping my lips loose and my tongue loose and all that stuff. La la la. Ba 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 ba. Back to the text. So, I said Battenberg and misspelt it. Ben said we got you, Venomy. Greg said Pattyberg. Ben said say it in caps lock. Greg said Krabby Patty Illuminati confirmed. Okay. Venomy said, I also don't like this third wave feminism wave. I think they overrate and misread many things, and emancipation isn't only about women, that's what I think. Yeah, the thing is, if you brainwash a woman to not have sex with a man because they're disappointed with them, but then also they suffer because they actually kind of want to have sex with their boyfriend, then they're the one losing out, and it sucks for the woman. And some feminists will say, but you know, screw the guy. No, sorry, screw the guy, because that would imply something else. Sod the guy, yeah. Negative thoughts to the guy. I don't know. That's very neutral. Negative thoughts to the guy. I just don't have sex with him. You know, just you know, don't do it. Even though the girl wants to have sex, you know, it's just kind of being brainwashed. Some people have been brainwashed by these people to say, like, to act that they don't want to do what they actually want to do. If you want to do your partner and they want to do you back, that's totally up to you. That's what you want to do. That's what they want to do. Just, as Shia LaBeouf would say, do it! I actually did the hand motion then. Do it! Make your dreams come true! Do it! You know, just have some fun. Life is far too short and far too serious for most of you mortal humans. So, just live life to the fullest. Assume you have 80 years to live. If you have more than that, in reality, take it as a bonus, okay? Pretend that you have 80 years to live and live it to the fullest. Everything after that is a bonus. That's one of my favourite pieces of advice to you all. Okay, so don't you dare delay it. Oh, I think you can say it to my face. I think that's when Ben said say it to my face. I think that's when I was criticising his voice. It's very monotone. You need to add some inflections and not just repeating itself. And I think he talks about that in a second. Venomie laughs too. Ben says, it's only when I'm talking about things I'm bored about. Also depends who I'm talking to. Yeah, so you're re-explaining things that you already know about. Yeah, that I understand. I understand, Bence, which is why I don't interrupt you. I don't think you're trying to be a dick. Bence, I do not think you are a dick. I think that sometimes you are explaining to me things that you want to explain to the audience, and sometimes it comes off a little bit as you being a dick, but you know, it's 50-50. I always assume you don't know things though. Well, just assume I kind of maybe do or maybe don't, okay? Just assume maybe I do. Venomie says, always thought Bence is just so damn chill while playing Payday 2 that he doesn't need to show any emotion besides being extremely relaxed. And Bence laughed. I said, N-E. Wait, when did I write that? Wow, all of you watching this VOD on the YouTube channel will know why I said N-E. Wait, I can't remember that right now. That was 10:59, it's now 11:40! Wow, nearly an hour later. I need to catch up. There's not much chat left, so people haven't been asking me questions. I'm throttling the mic now. Ask me questions! People, ask me questions. This is your maybe your only chance, but probably not. You know, just give it a year or two. Do you really want to wait a year or two to ask your question? If you have questions, ask me now. Okay, on throttles. Ow, that hurt. Benson says, I always assume when I talk to Craig out that you're my deaf grandma who doesn't remember. Shut up! Doesn't remember something from 2 seconds ago. Shut up, Bence. Thanks for the meet. I know, Craig says. You said the N letter. Now people N-word will get triggered. N? N-E way? No. No. The N-word is no in this chat. There's never any other N-word in this chat. If there's any other N-word in this chat, besides no, they'll get banned immediately. And it has actually happened before, so don't even test me over that. I'm being serious right now. People have said that before, they've been banned immediately. Why can't I click this chest just to be able to my points? There we go. If anybody says, I always admire you guys being so relaxed while playing Payday 2, by the way. When I play, I'm either quiet or freaking out because cookers, snipers are idiots in the stream. No, I totally agree with the idiots part. The other two parts I'll get to in a sec, but the idiots part, oh my gosh, the number of times I've played with an idiot. That's why I don't play with randoms usually. I only play with, well, I kind of prepare to play with people that are streaming because they have some level of professionalism. And therefore they've got to try and be a bit good. And also they've got to try and moderate their language. And unfortunately a lot of them do swear. Bence, Rob, bollard again, bollard again, bollard again. You know, like sometimes people moderate their language, but you know, randoms are complete unknowns, and it's best not to deal with them unless you're willing to take the risk. I'm going to try and catch up with stream now because it's 11 on the stream chat. I'm up to 11:42 by real time. People are reacting to me real time. Keep the questions coming real time. Seriously, I'm catching up fast now. Thanks, Venomie. And Greg said, oh no, you said the, oh no, I've already got that. Venomie says, I always married, yeah, I've already done that. Bence, I did already. What? I don't get the context. Venom says people get triggered with every damn stuff it says. You can't say anything without triggering someone. You notice that I actually censored that message? If you go to your message, Venomy at 11:03, I just censored that. That's because on YouTube, if you say certain words, there'll be context classified as inappropriate, and therefore you will get less promotion and less monetization. Also, I don't really care that much about monetization, but when it comes to promotion, if you get less monetization, you will get less promotion, and you will become some kind of anomaly that just doesn't get promoted at all. I get a message from someone, has me saying stop shouting, sort of. So what were you saying? People get triggered. Yes, unfortunately that's how things are in 2019. It would be nice if people had thicker skin, but some people would say, oh, thicker skin, you should be more sensitive. Well, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice despite the language I may use. I am trying to be nice to everyone. EVERYI. No, that's not right. ONE. I'm trying to be nice to everyone. I really am. And it hurts sometimes. Being nice to everyone really does hurt sometimes, especially when people ask me really stupid questions. Fortunately, I'll be honest with you guys, none of you have asked me really stupid questions today. And if you did, I would call it out. But you've been good. What the hell's this crap? Next music. That's the same stupid vanilla crap music all the time. Catching up. People get triggered. Yes, 2019 sucks. Too many triggered. Thing is, alright, sorry, I must apologise. I really must apologise to anyone that's actually legitimately been triggered, okay? So, stop. Anyone that is actually getting upset right now by me being insensitive to your triggeredness, hold on. Let me say a few words, okay? If you are human and you would like to not be upset, you will listen for a moment. I do not like upsetting people. I know how people can get upset. I hate seeing it. I've seen it all the time. I've upset people and I don't like it, and I've regretted it. And those are some of the few things I've regretted in my life. I do not like upsetting people. And people who are legitimately triggered by things, I apologise to. Now, most people who are not triggered will think that triggered is a meme. But when you think about a person who has been raped, okay, I'm going to get really serious here. When someone has been raped and they see someone joking about rape, that's disgusting. That is a trigger. When you see someone who's been molested and they see something about molestation, that is a trigger. It's very, very simple. I don't want to legitimately trigger anyone, okay? When you see someone who has PTSD being triggered in their PTSD way, that's horrible, you know? I don't want these things happening. If anyone ever has an issue with what I say, please, I want you to tell me, okay? Because maybe I think I'm doing okay, but maybe you think I'm not, okay? So when this stream goes to YouTube and it's archived, tell me in the comments that, look, I know you weren't trying to offend me, but you hurt me in this way. Put it in text format so I can learn, okay? Every universe is different, and there's so much more for me to learn in this one. Okay, I will learn. I will try and help you. Sorry, and maybe it helped you, but maybe just help not being a dick to you. Hey, Waffle, welcome back to the stream. I'm way behind on the stream. Sorry, I will get to your questions in a minute. Ask me every single question you've ever thought of, and I will get there. I'm way back in time. I have 3 streams, 3 browsers open right now. One is Stroller, one has the view count, which is low, and I expected as much, but you know what, I'm not after the double-digit viewers right now. I'm after people who actually want to join in, because people who care about me, I care about them, and even besides that, I care about people. I like people tuning in. I want to, you know, chat with people. But it is what it is. If people want to not tune in for several months and then tune in and say, hey, I'm your biggest fan, as happened last stream, and the person who said that last stream, you're not even watching this right now, because you don't tune in. You don't. You're lying. You were trying to be a suck up. You're a liar. And no one knows who it is unless they go back to the VOD. I don't know if anyone's actually going to bother with that. But it's really annoying when people are like, every 3 months, I'm your biggest fan! Really? Where were you yesterday? Did you buy the merch? Did you respond to my tweet? Did you post in Discord? Can't be my biggest fan, can you? Nah. Anyway, sidetrack over. Catching up from N-word? No. Admire guys being relaxed while paid in Payday 2? No. Getting triggered? Yes, that's where I got to. 11:03, people getting triggered. Waffle, I'll catch up, don't worry about it. Welcome back. Ben says, if it... I feel like it wouldn't just chill, but I would be super pumped and emotional about everything, then it wouldn't... What? I took in what you said. I feel like it would be another 30 minutes, it finishes, isn't it? Yeah. I'm catching up. Completely missed your German sentence. What was your German sentence? I looked through it. I didn't see your German. Okay, I'm scrolling up. Give me a timestamp right now. I can see the other chat, the live current chat. If you can give me a timestamp of, even if you say -1 hour 20 minutes or something, just, you know, I don't see a German sentence you said. All I saw is you say hello. Welcome to Europe. Hello. Everyone in Europe can understand. Hello. It's a universal greeting. Hello. Alright, scrolling down. You know what? This Q&A is going really good, but I need to catch up. I'm going on so many side tangents. But the thing is, because this is the first Q&A, of course I'm going to go on side tangents, because what else am I going to do? You know, I need to answer your questions, and some questions are really basic and no one knows the answer to them. Alright, I finally caught up with when Ben says, can you ping me in 30 hang on. Can you ping me in 30 minutes when you get to the point? So I ping Ben's when. Then Hollow Fraser turned up. Hey, I'm stream muted? No. Refreshing is fixed. Good. Some people can't take responsibility for actions. Yeah, it's really sad. People try and blame other people for things they do. It's really, really sad. Some people just can't comprehend. Right, this is a thing I've found amongst humans. They think, I couldn't possibly do that evil thing, because that is evil, and I am not evil. Then they do the thing. But no, I'm a good person. I didn't do the evil thing. But you did. No, I'm a good guy. I didn't do the evil thing. And they just live in a center of denial that they didn't do the evil thing. It's kind of disgusting, and if they took a third-person perspective, they'd realize that they are human. They are only human. They are immortal. With the potential of doing evil things, the potential of good things too, of course, but the evil things they do, and they don't realise that they are, or they have become, in some way, evil. That is not the be-all and the end-all. Sometimes people do evil things and you just cannot reconcile that. They think it's justified. You've been granted there's also effects of being lucky or unlucky. Sometimes one has to accept instead of regret of being whiny about it. Yeah, people just try and whine. Yeah. That's meme. That's meme. I don't understand the meme now. It's a great one. I think they misunderstand society. Society Joker meme. Insert society Joker meme. Yay. Did you guys hear about the fact that there was no kind of aggression during the Joker movie release, but there was aggression during the Frozen 2 release, and there were actually two giant, about 80 people, gangs worth of 14-year-old girls fighting in the Frozen 2 cinema in Star City, Aston, Birmingham, with machetes and knives. Yeah, Joker does not cause violence. Frozen 2 causes violence, machetes, knives, 14-year-old girls. Good job. Society, in quotation marks. Society, bold text, bottom text. Next. Patriarchal structures, not all men are bad. Thank you, Venomy. I appreciate it. I appreciate you don't think myself, Bence, and the other guys in the chat are scumbags. Don't mess up the emoji in my sentence. They just need a good... Okay, I'm sorry if I missed any links. I'm kind of missing them because of all the Pretzel Rocks links. I see Bence posted a link, and then Venomy said they just need a good orgasm face from Venomy. In fact, that is a T-doll O emote. Venomy says they need a good orgasm. I guess they would change their mind, P, and then corrected it to orgasm. Let me just see what Ben's posted, because I can't show this. It's, copyright. Wait, I can't show it. I can't see it. Whoa. Sorry, if you heard that, you know what I'm playing it. I'm just going to mute it. In fact, let's stop the music. Let's see what this is. I'm going to mute the desktop sound and hear it for myself. Oh, is this the GameStop thing? Yeah, I've seen this before. Yeah, that's stupid. It's really funny. Right. No offense to trans women, right? But when a completely hetero guy who is not used to trans women says, "I am sorry, ma'am," or I'm sorry, whether they say "I'm sorry, ma'am," "I'm sorry," or "I'm sorry, sir," they are trying to be nice to you, and they have a slip of the tongue due to being unused to the situation. Okay, they're not trying to be a complete dickhead to you. They are trying to be nice to you. They're trying to be a good employee. So when they say "I'm sorry, ma'am," or "I'm sorry, sir," and it does not conform with your self-identification, and then they apologize for it, don't be a dick to them. The fact that they apologize means that they realize, "Oh no, I messed up. Oh crap, you just told me you're the other one and I did the wrong thing. Oh no, I'm really sorry." And they're being legitimate, right? If they weren't being legitimate, why would they say it? Just to get some rep points. They don't care. That's not being videoed for the most part. 90% of the time, 99% of the time, they're not being videoed. No one can prove anything. They're saying it to you. If they say, "I'm really sorry," like, I didn't mean to say "sorry, ma'am," when you identify as a male, or "I'm sorry, sir," when you identify as a female, they are not trying to be a dick. Now, in the context of this video, the trans person was being a dick. I know trans people. They would agree with me. They really would. This person was looking for a fight. And they got it. Only on their own part, though. They themselves were fighting the customer, the employee was trying to be nice and did honestly mess up. Really simple. Okay, so next, Benemy says about orgasms. Next, Benemy laughs. Benemy and Benemy. Benemy orgasms, Benemy laughs. The dot messed up the emoji, sure. Ben says that's interesting, still the emoji. Yeah, I saw that too. I don't see a dot issue. Must be Franco's, whatever. Welcome back, me. That was, oh my gosh, half an hour ago, for 38 minutes. 28 minutes. Hey, I'm catching up because Ben said something about 40 minutes, so it's only 25 minutes now. You can see the emoji, yeah, sure, emoji, sure. Even the original sentence, interesting. Happy laughy face, and it's so funny because we can't comment stuff on what he's saying, so it just comes back again periodically. We go through all the topics until the end of time. Sexy Waffle says peekaboo. 15 minutes ago, I've got up to 15 minutes. You were complaining about 40 minutes, 40 minutes, and it's now 15 minutes. I told you guys, I was catching up. You need to speak faster. Here's Bence's message. He is catching up with chat. He is 40 minutes behind right now, Sexy Waffles. I told you I'd catch up. It's 15 minutes. 15 minutes ago. Sexy Waffles says, well, just make sure he knows I stopped by. Dude, Waffle, come on. I know you came by last time to just check I was joining the SMP server, and I'm kind of bored of that plays. You can't just keep tuning in 1 second, saying a message and leaving. That's just really lame. It makes you look bad. It doesn't make me look bad because you're the one that turned in for 2 seconds. I give you an honest answer. How does that make me look bad? You know, it just makes you look bad. Ben says he will know in time, laugh. Waffle says monkey happy face. Ben's Parky saw. I also responded immediately. Yes, if I see someone respond or messaging immediately in the other live current chat, I will respond to it if I can. Everyone else I'll try and respond to in order, because otherwise it would be out of context and I won't know what he said, which is a bad idea. Ben's 44 minutes behind. Ben's my chat can't scroll up enough. Ben's oh wait, there's music. Sorry. Finding me, lol. Not everyone in Europe can understand German, not at all. I said, Benz, when? Oh, I think I was telling you when. I got up. Venemy, but I understood you. Benz, you're 48 minutes behind. Shut up, when? Shut up. That's 52. This is 01. I'm only 9 minutes behind, so shut your face. I know you might have been right in the context of before, but in the context of now, you're wrong! 48 to 9, that is a good catch-up, despite all of the answers and chat I've been giving. Ben says, I work in the morning. I'm going to check the YouTube for the rest of the Q&A when it comes out. Ben says, I drink a lot of water when you... good night, Fenemy, and good night to me. Thank you. People call me dude. Benemy says, all the time here down on Twitch, I'd be a dick about it, but why? I've nearly finished. There's only a few less messages left. Guys, you need to give me more messages right now. Questions, things you've always been dying to ask me. I will one day do a face reveal, not anytime soon. You need to give me as many questions as you can, because I can see the end of the messages right now. I haven't looked at them. I'm still looking at Venemy's message since the last thing Ben said. Thank you very much, Ben, for tuning in. If you've got to go to bed, then I understand. You go get your sleep, and I would love to see you later, you person who was hitting on me very thoroughly. Benz, I'll see you later, bud. Yeah. 5 minutes behind. Venemy says, people call me dude all the time here on Twitch. I could be a dick about it, but why? Well, you could be a dick to assert your male dominant dick. Venemy says, have a good one, Benz. Yay. Venemy says, I'll head out. 2 in a few. It's almost midnight. Yep, that is the exact same time for me. Wow. Oh, right, no, sorry, not almost midnight, almost 1. You're 1 hour ahead of me. Waffle says, makes you look bad? I'm a ninja. Waffle, if you turn up for 1 minute and say a message and then leave, it looks bad for you. And I've had that for many people. Like when you turned up the other day to say, am I still joining in the server? And then you left after a few minutes. That does look bad for you. I'm just being honest. I don't want to be a dick to you, but I'm just being honest, you know? Impressions and, you know, did I just say impressions? I think I did. Yeah, impressions and impressions, sure. It's a big deal. Yeah. You might not think so, but when it's the only thing you have going, impressions make a lot of impression. Holy, you're still going, I am. I need a drink. Sexy Waffle says, Catcha. I don't know what that is, but I'm now up to date. I'm up to date with chat, and you guys have no more questions for me. Does this mean it's the end of the stream? You better get me a question before I finish chugging this vodka. I don't have much vodka left. Come on, think of some questions. You need me to go on a tangent before I end the stream. What else will be the content? If I don't start talking further in this just chatting stream, what am I going to do? Let's switch scene actually, so then you've got me speaking. You know, that's me. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Crackite, and I'm me. Yeah, how you doing, guys? So I'm just gonna take a swig. So think of some questions. Doesn't matter if they're good or bad. If they're bad, I'll just skip them, or I'll say them and skip them. I won't ignore them. You know, just now's your time. Jeez. This is some dry, hard vodka. Why is it starting shortly back? What is going on? I keep getting rid of that every single time, and the BRB is back. Why? I did not press B F3. Why? Enemy says, what's your year of birth? Or is it 2? I already said it's 328. I'm 328 years old. But since my last incarnation, it was 91. So I grew up with a lot of the 90s cartoons. But then after developing the teenage brain, I recalled a lot of the last 300 years. The years before that, though, were a bit of an issue to try and recall, which mainly come to me during visions and dreams. So if you want to get to technical standards, it really depends. My physical age, you might say I look 28, or you might say I have experienced 328 years recently, or you might say that in total I've experienced thousands or millions of years, plus definitely 328. The only years I remember for sure are the last 328, and even then, you know, there are still blurry bits. I don't remember the other day that much, you know. No one can remember that well. You're 88. What's the letter? What's the word for that symbol? Apostrophe 88. So 3 years prior to this reincarnation. Yeah, 3 years. So you're 31. Okay. Which means I'm 31 years old. Yeah, maths. Vodka. Yay. You guys want me to do some Minesweeper? Or we talk? I could do Minesweeper, drunk Minesweeper. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? It'd be very fun, yeah. Wouldn't it? Minesweeper? Let's do it. Okay, I got Minesweeper set up now. Why do we do those things? Hey, here's a really good idea. Oh no, it requires effort. Ah, sad face. Display capture. Keep throwing me questions, guys. Come on, I know you can do it. Just do it. Come on, it's really easy. It's really, really easy. All you gotta do is say the words. Those words that have been burning in your head. Hey, what's this guy? What's he doing? What's that thing about him? You know? It's really easy. Really, really, really easy Do you guys know about human questioning and conversation? You know, you guys can do it. It's really easy. Alright, let's get some Minesweeper on, because what else am I going to put on the screen? If I was Leafius here, I'd put some, you know, CSGO kind of surf thing. This is really easy. Oh, what the hell's this? This is stupid. Oh, I can't even click fast enough. Oh, I messed up. I got confused because it's really slow. Yeah, just skip. Next. That's way too easy. Jesus. And I messed up again because it's way too... Yeah, I messed up because it's dumb. Yeah, that's right. That's how it works. Yeah, it's dumb. It's their fault that I was dumb. I mean, they're dumb. Yeah. Oh no, it's sad face. I just exposed myself. It's really dumb. Can you guys see this yet? Oh no, I looked away. I messed up. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, I did it again. Oh. Man, I used to be good at this. I played hours of this, like, on my own time. Nothing to do with streaming. I just love playing it. It's really simple. What the hell? Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Maybe I'm actually a bit too drunk to do this. But whatever, I don't care. It's kind of fun. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing again. You can't tell if I'm joking or being serious because, you know, I keep failing so much. Maybe I'm just a complete idiot. Maybe I'm just not an incel. What's the word? Imbecile. That's the one. Let me type it in chat. Imbecile. No, I typed that right. Imbecile. There we go. No, that's imbecile. Shoot. No. No. You guys should see my screen capture of that. Well, you can't see it. Yeah. Next time. No, stop. What? How did that? You. Guys, you gotta give me questions, otherwise I'm just gonna play Minesweeper. Come on, I know you might like Minesweeper. Give me questions, come on. Oh, how did I fail that? Fuck! F7U12. Google it. Google F7U12, you know what I mean then. Sometimes I make references and people just don't understand that I'm not being an idiot. And I actually am making a reference. And I'm like, oh, it's so sad. People don't understand. Boomer humor, Zoomer humor, it doesn't matter. If this reference is lost, it's just due to lack of, you know, awareness. I need more drink. 1 second. Guys, give me questions. What else do you want to know? Oh jeez, I shouldn't be drinking this much. It's gone midnight and I need to get up for work in the morning. Oh, I didn't fail this one. Oh, I did. Never mind. Scratch that. How did I... F7, U12. No, I didn't mean to press that. I wanted to press that. Oh, my dexterity, my aim to... nearly said a swear word. My aim to... what's the word? My aim to aim isn't very congruent. My aim to intention? Yeah, maybe that's right. Was way off. Oh, I didn't know Google has its own version. I think this is new actually, because I used to play this on a completely different website that had nothing to do with Google, but this is built into Google. That's actually really cool. I like it. Google, if anyone's going to take over the ball, you're a nice bet. You know, if people want to take over the ball, some of them are complete dicks, but you're not so bad. Question, I'll head out now, I've got things. Oh, Venom me, but Miss V, Mrs. V, you had questions for me, and I appreciate. They were really good questions, to be honest. I might look back at this when I'm sober, but to be honest, the stream's been going on for so long, I probably can't be asked when I'm sober. So I do appreciate you tuning. I do appreciate you tuning in and throwing me some questions. Then I actually have @everyone enabled on the Discord for anyone. So could you do me a big favor as a viewer and just @everyone and say, hey, Cracker needs more questions, and just spam the Discord with that and see what happens. Yeah, I won't be mad about that. I'd be actually really thankful for that instead of me doing it all the time. I don't want to pester people all the time, but if other people pester people, such what happens, you know. Maybe I should have been playing Minesweeper the whole time. Make it 50-50 between me answering questions and me being an idiot. And oh crap! I want to press that. So yeah, what was the same? I need to go out more. I haven't drunk much recently. I used to drink so much. I'm not telling people they should drink. I'm really not. I don't want people to drink too much. Don't want people to drink too much. You should not. Look! You failed Minesweeper. You drink too much. But I want to drink more, and I just don't have the money for it. And I'm glad that for once I've had drinks bought for me in a long time, and well, I've had so much to drink today. Let's see if I can do Minesweeper. The thing is, Minesweeper isn't a guaranteed game. You can't just fail/win. There is a chance aspect. There is random. That was me. That was a mistake. 2. That was what those 2. Yeah, me. My bad. But me, I am allowing you to ping everyone on Discord. Just go for it. You know, I want to see what you can come up with, because my approach to people might not be as good as yours. You know, it could be yours. Could be better. Show me what you got. Show me what you got, as the Rick and Morty thing said. Yeah, everyone likes Rick and Morty, right? Relatable hashtag relatable. Yeah, Rick and Morty. Yeah, that's how do I milk this meme further? Hashtag intelligent person milking dumb person. Yeah, that's Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, 100 years of milking a dumb. No, it's not even that dumb actually. It's just naive, or he's just trying to be good. And his grandfather's a kind of a dick to him. His grandfather's a bit of an abuser, to be honest, when you think about it. But yeah, Rick and Morty. Yeah, 100 years of Rick and Morty. Crap! I keep messing that up. When am I going to win this? Is anyone going to ask any questions? I think people are gone. Come on, anyone say just any question. I don't care what the question is. Just give me a question. It gives me something to talk about instead of rambling on. Do you really want to hear me rambling on? Do you want to hear me talk about how tonight was actually a really nice, really nice night? I had some really nice dinner. It was a kind of Christmas dinner / Sunday dinner, and it was really nice. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. I was going to press that one. I was yeah, Sunday dinner was really nice. It was a kind of Christmas dinner, and I really liked it. But even the sprouts, which were really much harder than I thought they were going to be, they tasted really good at the end. I didn't expect them to taste that good, so I'm glad about that. What? The one was shared. How did I mess Minesweeper up that much? I'm really surprised. I'm so drunk. Oh no! Somebody slapped me IRLs. They gave me my postcode. No, stop. I can tell that's too much. I think I gave you my... Oh, I nearly said it then. I nearly said my postcode. That was That's close. For those of you who are not English or in the UK and do not know what a postcode is, that's the address, pretty much. I need to set my address. Yeah, jeez, I need a manager. I need a manager, but I'm not that popular. Wah emote. Is there a wah emote? I don't know if there is. I've never used it. Crap. Pardon me. That's a Rick and Morty reference. Yeah, Rick burps a lot because of those brain seeds or gems he ingests. Yeah. What? There's another one. Yeah, it's definitely not the alcohol. Maybe Rick's alcoholic, but I'm not an alcoholic. Not nowadays. No, I'm reformed actually. I had a bit of a bad time months ago. About a year and a half ago. But I'm reformed from that. I drank a lot back in the day. It wasn't that good. Oh, stop. Is anyone actually watching? Are they actually watching me ramble? Holy crap, Holofrazy is still. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call out some lurkers. I don't usually do this. Holofrazy, you're still here? I'm surprised. Well, thank you, first of all. I know the other bots, such as another TTV viewer is a bot and Commander Root is a bot, so screw those guys. But Holofraser, it's nice to see you still here, and I saw your message ages ago, and then I caught up with it recently, so it's nice to see you again. And Rob, you're still here, I appreciate that. S1Faka, I can't remember if you're a bot or a real person. I don't actually see you ever having posted a message. I think you're a bot, screw you, if you're a bot. Winsight, you were definitely a bot, screw you. So I just have a few bots, and I'm just wasting my time for the majority of people, or a majority of bots. There you are, Holofraser, there you are, welcome back, how you doing? Tell me, how are you doing? I actually want to know, because, you know, it's not like I'm doing anything else right now. Just tell me, what's going on in your life? Oh, I don't swear, I just do not swear, because what's the point? If you want to convey a message, what's the point of swearing? Swearing is just too basic. If you want to make a point or you want to convey a message, swearing is not the way to go. It's just so boring. I've heard too many people swear and it just becomes so damn... Oh, I didn't mean to press that. I was going to press the one above. Swearing becomes so damn dull. I don't want to even waste my time with it. Oh, that was my bad. That was dumb. Oh... I can't actually figure this out naturally. I'm just using second nature. I'm so wasted right now. Hey Holofraser, tell me what brought you to this stream anyway? Because weren't you one of the Nilas guys? Did you come here for Factorio? This definitely isn't Factorio. That's a one. That's a one. Yeah, that's right. Not much. 122 Sunday browsing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know, that's sometimes how it goes. I've joined people who I just don't particularly like watching just to see what they're like, and then it turns out, hey, actually, it's a waste of time. So that's fine. I just hope it's not a waste of time you joining me. Otherwise, you know, I cry. I space CR. Harambe meme, and what's the other crime meme? Jimmy's dad defecating meme. You know that struggling for relatable Zoomer references. I'm trying to be relatable. You came for the Half-Life 2 run. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I did those. I did the Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2 runs to get all the achievements recently. And I really chilled out through it, but I got it actually pretty fast, to be honest. When you compare it to first-time players. Scottish? Scottish slang. What the hell? Despicable drug reference. No. Despicable drug references is super. No, that's for toddlers and people younger than like 8 years old. That's disgusting. I don't want to know this. That's really bad. No, get rid of it. No. You're up to Portal. Yeah, well, some of my viewers on some of my Discord guys said that. Actually, oh no, this is going to expose people. You can tell I'm drunk, just from misspelling the bloody link. I couldn't fail this much of a majority. I can't even link it, that doesn't work. Does that work? Why isn't it working? HTTP. Oh! Yeah! Oh no. I don't want. Oh. Oh. I haven't played this. This is new. This is nice. I like this. I like this a lot. No! You weren't a ghost. You weren't a fail ghost. Screw you. No. Yes, you did all achievements for Half-Life as well. Nice. Let's get that up. You know, I'm doing screen capture, so there's no secrets here. Crap, I should hide names. I'm really sorry if anyone's names got exposed. I have people's names under their actual names because there's so many issues with 53? Oh, is this a new Steam card? Yeah. Alright, so guys, you're going to have an inside view here on what goes on when I get a new Steam pack. So I open a Steam cards. Well, I'm surprised I clicked the right one. Control End rather. I don't know why I have this full playthrough Mirror's Edge. I did that. Let's get rid of that for once. I can't believe I still have it there. What's the date today? It's the 1st, obviously, yeah? Oh crap, 2nd. Pulls at collar. If I were to be wearing a shirt, pulls at collar. I'm gonna do before 0029. Before, no, it must have been before the stream, right? There was no Steam notification. Okay, Monday. It was definitely before the 1st of the 12th of the 19 year, and it's called Madness. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, stop! That's not an M. M. Madness. Cube. Where? Cubed. Okay, this is Madness. Oh, I didn't need to put. Why did I put the list then? Alright, so we open it. This is what I do all the time. You can see all these records I've made. Yeah. These are all records from when I open a booster pack, because I figured out some of the system. It's actually predictable. Madness Cubed Heavy, Madness Cubed Heavy, Madness Cubed Heavy. That sucks. Massive. Ping pong balls. Let's go with that as a sensor. If you set ping pong balls, you should stop. Yeah, there's my family-friendly motto. So it's 5. Okay, so 5th card, 5th card, 5th card. That's what I do every single time I open a booster pack. I record what they are. Sometimes I record whether I've already got the thing, or sometimes I record with the... Oh my gosh, that was 3 of one I've already had. So I'm going to put duplicate already because I already had the number 4. That's really sucky. Why did I mean number 5. I already had number 5 once before that. And there's several times, of course. Let's just eliminate this 3 new items, because you have 3 new cards in your inventory. Oh no, what are they 3 cards? Oh, are they the things you just looked at? Yes, they are. But you did not look at those in your inventory, so they don't count. Rip. Who's been inviting me? I don't know. Why do I have some card? Is that the Vive? No, not the Vive, the new thing. Oh, I tried to buy this at £4. From 40 to 4, and it just doesn't work. If I go back to the store, I'm gonna do a new Steam leveling stream soon. I don't know when, but I have enough cards and badges, or it's just cards ready for badges. No, not that. Badges. If I show you guys the badges available, I have so many. This is ready. This is ready. This is ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 20, 30, about 26 different cards available, and I need 163, so that's 2 badges away. That's easy. Then I get a whole bunch each one. It's 41, so it's 15. Yeah, 15. So I'll probably get 2 levels in this. So I really need to buy more cards. Wow, that's really bad. I thought it was better than that. There are all these people that add me. We had a bunch of people that a whole bunch of people that add me. I don't know who these people are. A bunch of them are just trolls or, you know, scammers. Like all these level 0s and 1s. You don't play games. Who are you people? Look at this. Is it? Yeah, let's go from the bottom. Oh, look, it says level 0 with a girl with a Russian name. Ah, you must be a real girl that wants to burn me right now. Russian name, just like complete bot. Private profile. Okay, you have a thing of a soldier. You have a sort of real name. Maybe you're a real person. I cannot tell because you are level 0. That means you don't play games. If you are a level 0, I assume you just don't play games, you're a bot. If you're level 1, I assume the same thing. What's this? No profile picture? Oh, what's this? A girl picture? You're probably a bot as well. No, you're probably just some scammer that has a girl name 35. Who plays this? Why? Almost an hour in the last 2 weeks. It just defies belief. It's just dumb. I feel so sick right now. That's how I should drink. Who's next? Nothing. Nothing. What's that? There's hardly anything. Nothing. It's a panda or a bear. It's a bear. Oh, jeez. It's too drunk. Biohazard, I don't care. It's nothing. Nitro is nothing. Some symbol. Nothing. Some girl trying to show off her inside of her legs. In fact, there you go. You can decide for yourself what she's trying to do. But she's had that exact profile picture for years, and that's why I've not done anything. They've had no other name. What is this? Manipulate Coffee. You might think Coffee is a clan name, but why have you kept that for many years? It's just pretty dumb, really. You've had no games played recently, so I assume you're a bot. Next. If you guys actually want to invite me on stream, you go for it. If I think you're legitimate, I might add you. But if I think you're just a stalker streamer, a stalker viewer, then I probably won't. What is this? I've never actually seen this one. Colin. Hey, Colin? You love Jesus Toxic. I don't think there is such a person as Jesus Toxic. The real Bob. Paco. Thai guy. And comma. Royal. That am not ham English worker. And don't forget food. Oh yeah, you're right. You don't forget food. Yeah, thank you. Food is actually important. Whatever. Next. Calls himself Biggie. Reaper. Yeah, pretty generic. Can't even see the avatar. Rhino. What is that? Hang on. Let's analyze this because I can't see it. Oh, it's two guys next to each other. Okay. No game activity in the last week. Last played November. Wait, that was Saturday. Why isn't this the last week's worth of activity? All of it. What? Steam, what are you doing? You're making me think people aren't real. Guys, I'm kind of padding for time. Just give me some bloody questions. Come on. I'm the drunk one here. You guys are the sober ones. Give me some real... Wait, 2010? What? 2010? What's the 2010? I like this one. Where you live. Should I just delete these? Where's Biggie? There he is. Reaper, Red Rhino. Yeah, that's the one we just saw. Kenny, I don't care. Keefy, you have Green Lantern, that might be cool, but you got... Oh, you got 10 years of service, but you haven't played any games recently. May? Who's this guy? I don't even know what these are. Is that the thing where you make machines? Is that the thing I played at one point? I don't know what that is. Is that the thing like Rust? Its most recent badge is Pillar of Community. Oh no, 2017. Next. I think it's time to just reject some of these. Oh, but I like to keep them as memes. Hey, how many friends requests do you have? 220 memes. Berm flan. What's that mean? What does this mean? Are you Nazi? He probably is. Puha. And he never defended himself. 2010? Next music. Who was that? That was Burnplan. Ass Razor. See, this name stands out to me. That's a really good name. It sucks. It's nasty, but it stands out to me. It's Ass Razor T. Oh, that's not good. Jigsaw. Nope. 2010, who's this guy? Mouse. 2018. Oh my gosh. Why do these people add me? I don't know who they are. I never played with them. United States, ok. No. I don't know who these people are. Why do randoms keep adding me? And I don't know who they are. If you're gonna add me, send me a message. I don't care if it's Steam, Discord, Twitch, anything. I have my Discord DMs open all the time. Look at this. Look at this. Where's the thing? Look at this. Anyone can send me direct messages. I don't know where the setting is, but anyone can. You don't need to be a creeper side and send it on the Steam and then not play for ages. Oh, this guy played actually. Wait, 34 nasty weeks, 33. 34 in records, so that might be the 4.5, the 1.5 remainder from that. What's this? Never played that. You have no games in common. I've never played any of these. Who are you? Why are you adding me? I don't understand. What's this say? Bro, we gotta who? What? That's 20. What? 2010? Boner jams. No, you know what? I'm actually gonna crash someone's stream. I think just hold tight. I can't be asked anymore. It's nearly 1 o'clock a.m. Fraulein streaming. What's she playing? No, crap. I should a new tab. Crap, that's messed up my tab. Let's mute the stream. The music. Oh. She's talking German. Can I join us? Oh, can we join the live stream chat? This is gonna be really bad if I can. Hey, how's it going? Oh, sorry, I was speaking right into the mic with my lips on the mic. How you doing? Hey. Hey, I'm doing a drunk Q&A. You got any questions? Yeah. I don't care. I've answered a bunch already, but people have gone to bed. Nothing today. This is my only day I've not streamed a game. Yeah, I went out to meet with people, had kind of Christmas meetup, and had some really nice Christmas style dinner. It was really nice. And then I drank after that, and then I drank some more, and I think I drank before that, I can't remember. And then I've got home, and it's really late for me to stream, so I decided he wants to watch me play a game really badly. So then I did a Q&A, and now most people have gone to sleep, so I thought, who's online right now? Hey, Roland's online. How's it going? It's your birthday? Oh, man, hang on. Hang on. How old are you now? Here's to you. Hang on, let me take a drink. This is probably way past my 25th shot. But here's to you. It's just straight vodka. How's your birthday going? What have you been up to?
Got me lots of presents. I have so many games now.
Oh no, I've had my desktop muted for the last hour. So they didn't hear any of the music or what you said. Say it again.
Wait, what did I say? I don't remember.
Something about Discord games?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of presents because my viewers actually remembered that it's my birthday.
Aww.
They gifted me games.
So I'm starting a new job tomorrow, and as soon as I get paid, I'm gonna give you a sub.
Oh, that would be sweet, but you don't have to do that.
No, I don't want to. You're a nice person, and I love joining in the streams. I love when you join my streams. You're a nice person. I wanna solidify or what's the word? You know what I mean. I want to prove that. Yeah, you're a nice person.
Thank you.
You're getting ready for your new job by getting drunk the day before.
I didn't even mean to get drunk before the day of my job. I need to be up in about 5 hours to go to it, so that's not great. But it might help. It might help, you know. Yeah, exactly.
Drunk, don't even. Yeah. First day. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. They're not going to be expecting me to be the perfect person. Maybe the second day, but the first day I'll be like, oh no, what's this? I don't understand a thing. But really, I'm just drunk. You know, it's fine.
Good first impression.
Yeah. The best thing is the guy who interviewed me is like, oh, you're so much like this guy that I really like who he employed. So maybe it'll work out just fine.
Maybe just go in and give them a shot of vodka.
Yeah.
They will be like, oh, such a nice guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I need to mute 1 second. I've had a Twitch notice. 1 second, sorry. Thank you for the raid, Fedroch. Welcome back, Anchor, Shadowwatch. I'm having a bunch of I'm having a Q&A because this is the first time I've been drunk in a while on stream, and I had a really good Wait, can you guys hear me? No, the Discord can't hear me. So I had a really good Sunday dinner with a bunch of people I know.
But if you play Slash,
Hang on,
I
let
play
me just
Slash.
mute
We're playing
them.
Slash.
So, I had a bunch of questions and I've answered them so far. If you really want to know oh my gosh, I can't speak. If you want to know the questions and the answers, go back in the stream, watch them. They're I guess, comedic, and I went in depth a lot on some things. Absolutely in depth. Oh my gosh, I ended up 40 minutes behind on one point, but I caught up really fast. But yeah, I decided to crash Rowline stream, which is why I have been speaking to shoot, I've just had another message from a housemate saying they can hear me and it's nearly 1 AM, so my housemates get annoyed, but you know what, screw them, they don't usually complain. They're probably only complaining here because I complained about the other housemate last night. How does one get accused? Aww. Hey Hyperions, welcome back. Really good, first impression. How you doing?
Oh, really, really, really? Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Hey, I'm back. So I got my new job starting tomorrow. As I said, I gotta get up in like 4 hours, and I got people in my chat who've just raided me, who are hitting on me. So I'm gonna go and give them some attention, and if things die down, I'll be back in a bit. But you keep up the good Quake vibes, yeah. Keep it up. You're doing fine. I know you're just tired, but you know it's all good. People live, people die. It doesn't really matter as long as your score's going up. You know. Yeah.
And a lot.
So do good. Bye. That was awkward. So I kind of jumped into Rowline's voice chat because people were going really silent in my stream chat. So thank you once again for the resub. Polar is 9 months. Holy crap! I need to make that. I need to make the 9-month emote, and I need to make the 1 year emote. What? You never got the answer? How does one get as cute as me? I don't know. They need to live 328 plus years, plus thousands of millions of years, or they need to just be nice to people and try to empathize / understand people. It's really not that hard if you just take your ego out for a second, put that to one side, try to understand the words that people are saying about their lives, and, you know, empathize, because that's not very hard to do. Then you might realize that actually I'm sorry for you if it's a bad situation, or I'm happy for you if it's a good situation. You know, empathizing is really easy. Just put your not emphasis, put your, jeez, this is why drunk streaming is hard. Put your ego aside for a second. Put your id aside. Google it if you don't understand that id. And just be happy. Oh crap! I got her on stream. I'm sorry. Let me just check the mic. I didn't realise I had Rowline stream on stream. Sorry. Am I drunk? Yes, I have drunk a lot of mulled wine. I couldn't tell if I would like it beforehand. It's essentially hot red wine with spices. It's really nice. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. I don't like red wine, but it's really nice. Oh my gosh, it's the best red wine I've ever had. I don't like red wine. It's really good. And then I had a lot of white wine, and after the dinner, I went off and had some vodka at the pub, and it's been really good. It's really good. Also, I think I'm a complete idiot. So I would like to say thank you very much, Bat Cooney, for the follow. I learned the name, Bat Cooney. I'm not sure what the second half is a reference to, but if the first half is a reference to Batman, then appreciated very much. Thank you. I like it. No stay for the week. I need to get up in 5 hours for the new job starting tomorrow. That's going to be really fun. Oh my gosh. Catching up with chat. Oh my gosh. Am I a boomer? I don't know. If you count 328 years as a boomer, then fine. If you want to count the boomer generations in the baby boom, then no, definitely not part of the baby boom. Those guys are assholes. If you want to count as part of the Zoomer generation, since the millennium side of regeneration of generations, then you could count 28 of the 328 years as a sort of Zoomer. So verging on Zoomer, then that would be fine. But no, I wouldn't say I'm a boomer in a negative context. But you could say I'm an ancient tumor. Hang on, let me type that. Ancient tumor. There we go. The ancient tumor. There you go. Quote Arnold Schwarzenegger saying, "It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor." Or however he does. I don't want to wet the housemates. I've already had 2 texts saying, "Shut up." Your recommended channel? Are you? I'm not surprised. You send me raids, you send me hosts, you know. And you're, as far as I'm concerned, a good streamer, Shadowrush, yeah. No Steve for the week, it's kind of drunk, yes. I never got an answer, Pepper Hands, no, I answered you now. Gregor's been beyond sober, nah. Spoken like a true keeper, aw, shucks. Blush. You can't on me, what? Jump across like a smarter. I can get. You can get into this. Okay. If you like, I mean, I might do more drunken streams in the future because I start my new job tomorrow, and maybe I could afford it. So maybe I'll do that. Let me just get the thing on stream that isn't Realmline because I still have a stream on stream. Where's the freaking face reveal? There it is. Face reveal. Hide the display capture. There we go. Hey guys, this is Cragite. How you doing? This is essentially me as a sprite. So this is me. Not the tumor. Get to the job. Dude, I would love to do those quotes more loudly, but I've literally just had a text like 2-3 minutes ago from a housemate saying, "Shh." Hang on, it's 57 now. It's nearly 1. They sent me at 50. Yeah. Am I an AI? No, I'm not an AI. This is just a sprite representation of me. It looks very much like me. If you want to understand everything about what you see here. Man, I wish I could just swirl the mouse on what I'm pointing at here. Imagine my mouse is circling the image, the sprite right now. Okay, because that's what I'm doing. This image right now is very much like what I'd look like in real life, and I've explained everything about it earlier in the stream, so please check out the VOD and eventually check out the YouTube stream, which will of course be more high quality and easier playback, because for some reason Twitch has some weird playback issues. Yeah, it's really weird. So, can you guys do a test for me? Scroll just beneath the stream. Does it say that Bakuni not subscribe? Does it say that Bakuni followed and then also Bakuni one day? As if it was a double separated by a day? That's really weird. Hang on, I'll put the thing on stream. You guys can see what I'm seeing. I still can't realize stream on stream. Now let's see what she's saying.
I appreciate that.
She says she appreciates something. Okay. Let's just minimize it. No, I'll keep this thing open because this one's funny. I don't know how this goes. Right, so if I put the display capture back on and then get that one. Look at this. What's this? I don't know what it says. It's so weird. So you may notice in the bottom left hand corner I've got the sub goal, and you know what that means. But if in the bottom right goal I have a donation goal, because I would love to get the Valve Index, which comes with a free copy of Half-Life Alyx if you get it before the end of 2019. So I'm not just advertising my stream goal here, I'm telling you guys, get the Valve Index before the end of 2019 and you will get a Half-Life Alyx for free, which is £60 or $60 or more, I'm not sure. So it's really worth getting, and yeah, it's £919, it's like $1,000, but it has finger detection, finger proximity detection. You know when you use your mobile phone, your smartphone, and you almost press it, but it detects it. It detects that your finger is really close, and it thinks, "Hey, you've pressed it because your finger's close." That's what the Valve Index has. It has proximity detection. It's the same technology. It tells when your fingers and thumbs are close, and therefore can tell where they are. And it's the most advanced piece of hardware, VR hardware, out there right now. You should definitely get it. The Valve Index, made by Valve. Let me just get it on the store right now. So get off my screen, you thing. Valve. With the whole kit, let's say. Shh. They're playing. £919. You say you're gonna sleep now, Iberians. That's fair. Iberians, I do appreciate that you already cheered 1,000 bits. It shows in your bits badge, and I try to keep that for the permanent, because who cares if you cheered 10 months ago or 10 days ago? You know, the fact that you cheered 1k, it's still the same thing. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for that cheer ages ago. You're going to sleep because you have responsibilities to ignore. In 4 hours, I need to get up in 5 hours at the latest to go to this new job. It's the first proper job I've had in 2.5 years. So I kind of really do need to go. I've just been looking through all these weirdo bots are. Like, who the hell's this? He hasn't played since 2018. I don't know, it looks... Will Ferrell. Jacob Mullins. No, you're Will Ferrell. Trying to peel his skin off with a knife. It's just weird. I don't want to be your friend. I don't know who you are. Who's this guy? Stocku West. No, I don't want to be friends with a worm. You have some kind of Day of Defeat background? I don't know what that is. Terraria 2016? And this is May. Gary's one. I don't know what this is all about. I don't know why people send me these friend requests. I keep them because it's kind of funny to keep them. I have 52 requests from randoms, but I don't know who any of them are. It's beyond my belief. Maybe I should get rid of some. Maybe. But on the other hand, it's kind of funny looking back, like, haha, funny joke laugh. Ha, I think I know that guy. I actually think I know who this guy is. Whoops, let's move on to the next one. If he's who I think he is, then he's a two-timing git who just loves to try and be the nice guy, but also screw anyone else. Where was it? Where did I get to? Anyway, this is a Q&A stream, so please give me all the questions you have and I'll give you all the answers I have. I usually like to not lie anyway, but seeing as I've had a bit to drink, I'll try and not lie even further. And here is my vodka, so I should have a little bit more. There's not much left, so you guys, you gotta act quick before I run out of vodka. There's only a fraction left, maybe 4 gulps at most. If I do gulps, not so sips. So just give all the questions you have. Oh my gosh, I've still got the freaking. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Sorry, I didn't realise I was covering the screen with that. I was also doing some stupid Minesweeper because, you know, I was just getting a bit bored answering questions. People need to give me some proper questions, and I keep failing some drunk and just skipping ahead because, you know, when you're drunk you don't give much crap to people. Like, just failing, you know. How did I even... Oh, I can say 2 to 2. That's why. So, just do this, it's really easy. Shadowrush, what were you streaming, dude? Just tell me how your stream's been. I'm just being an idiotic asshole right now, so please, for goodness sake, tell me, what have you been up to? Help! Just tell me how you been, man. How you been? What's going on in the Shadowrush life, you know? Oh, so, you've been streaming more Factorio, or I don't know, Payday 2, or freaking Half-Life 2. Why did I pick that? And what have you been up to? Or anyone that's been watching him, because maybe Shadowrush has left. But let's have a look right now. When did I leave? Shush! Shush. Shadowrush is still here. Don't be quiet. That's a lie. You're not here. You're not gone, I mean. Why do people act so silent? Look, I can't carry this whole stream by myself. I'm drunk, okay? I don't have anything entertaining to do right now apart from play Minesweeper and answer your questions. And the first part of answering your questions is you asking questions. It's really easy. Or at the very least, tell me what you've been doing, and I can give you some kind of, I don't know, feedback. Anyway, what was I doing? Yeah, I was looking at weirdo Steam requests. So where'd I go to? Maybe huge RAM. That's a nice picture. It's actually really big, detailed. This guy's been playing real games. Maybe he's a real person. Well, maybe it's not. The can doesn't exist after all. Who's next? If you guys want to throw me some images to react to, that's fine. If you want to throw me videos, I'd rather not risk the copyright issues. So do go ahead and throw me some images and I'll do a lie and react to your images. It's fine. Where did I get to? It's after this. Way after this. Jeez. Phallus Maximus. 2 hours. Oh, jeez. I don't play CSGO. I mean, sometimes. Fallout? Okay. I don't know who you are. Did I play CSGO with you once? And you're like, hey, I really like you. You're a nice person. I want to be your buddy. But you never told me that. And therefore you added me like a week later. I was like, who this? Who this? Big dick. Phallus Maximus. Who this? I don't know who this guy is. It's really straightforward. If you want to add a person, you tell them who they are. Who you are. I don't know who this is. No idea. Wit is a very basic name. Doesn't stand out. Wit is just a descriptor for someone having good comedic responses. Wit. Did man walk? I don't know who this is. Did man walk? Are you a guy that's gonna be dead soon, or are you a zombie? What is it? this implies it's a dead man who's a zombie. This, I don't know. I'm not even going there. TOS. 2014. I'm sorry for anyone that got that message. Let's say I made a mistake and don't open that. What the fuck? Anyway, next. Sweet Scented Dream. Well, that's kind of cute. It's a nice name. It's a nice picture. Is it? Oh no. Oh, it's a girl. It's not a guy trying to be cute. It's not quite as creepy at 30. I mean, 30-year-olds can be cute, right? Island, I mean, nothing wrong with that, right? Oh, Jesus, a liar. Anxiety. Oh, I shouldn't be showing your profile, should I? Since a young age. Get rid of both. Good, good. You get rid of both. I am enthused towards your progression. Put this here, exclamation mark, full stop. That's gotta go. Adorable, kind of, okay. It's kind of, lol. Self-deprecation in the lol. Like to cosplay, that's good, that's fine, you know, everyone can enjoy a bit of cosplay. Unicorn, blah blah blah, that's fine. Currently doing a few hours of little church, so you're religious in Ireland, okay, that makes sense, you know. I mean, in some areas in Ireland, religion is important, but yeah, whatever. If I send you a random friend request, it's because I love your selection in video games and you seem like an awesome. I've never read this. Oh, I seem like an awesome person. Oh, see, that is a good intro. Video games, anime, let's play on YouTube. I mean, I kind of am. You're graphic design, yeah, I like that a lot. Games voice actors, go, yeah. Can I message? No, I can't message. I was gonna say who this. Screw it. Let's do it right on stream right now. There we go. Who's watching still? A lot of people, but it's not going up. It's like 15 people, but it's saying 5 viewer count. It's so silly. Welcome people who I haven't seen before. I'm not going to call you out as lurkers, but there's Mr. or Mrs. D. I don't know. You don't have a profile picture or anything. Mr. or Mrs. K with an anime profile picture and then 2 underscores at the end of your name. And the rest of the people I already know, so welcome everybody else back to the stream. Oh, I'm getting tired, isn't it? It's gone past 1 AM, jeez. Oh, I need to go to bed. But I'm so excited for my job tomorrow. Seek sense of dream, if you want to refresh that, you should be gone. Just to go and the other person. What to go? Yay, it's gone. Just to go, who this? Because there's just some station. Oh, screw you! I don't care about freaking. Look at this. Look, right, look at this. If I go to my friggin' 85 TF2 items, right? I don't care. I have a lot of TF2 items. I don't care. Some of these are valuable, right? That's 7 pence, okay? If I go to, I don't know, this, they say, I don't care. Why did you add me for 7 pence? I don't care. Why do you want this 10 pence item? Why do you want 14 pence? Why do you want an 11? Stop! Stop! Wow, £3.75. I can understand that, but that's like 1 out of 100 I have. Why? Stop it. Just go away. Click. I don't know who that is. No, it's just a TF2 bot. Probably. Who's that called? Just a cat. Okay, so after that. Oh, where's my music? Sorry. I hope you guys are getting fun out of this. I know the view count has dropped, but the few of you that have remained. Throw me some questions. Come on, give me something to work with. Just a cat. Where have you gone? There you are, Dora the Myth Explorer. Yay! That's a nice name. I know Big Craft by name, not personally. Wait, you're paid to 2-player. Of course, it makes sense. Oh, this guy only has half the achievements. See my profile. Let's show you my profile. Where's it gone? It's the achievements, right? Let me show you my achievements. Oh, it's right there. 1,149. This guy has. Let's get back. He's got half of those. That's cute. Oh, what's he not have? Show me what I just. Oh, it doesn't let me show it. Oh, I want to see what he doesn't have. He probably doesn't have any DFCD. Oh, it does work. It does work. Show me. Oh, none of the DSODs. He doesn't have DSODs. He doesn't know how to play the game. Sorry for calling you out, but you know it's kind of comedic that you don't know how to play any of the DSODs. So what the hell is this? Completely safe. You never played that. You so scared. Oh my gosh. Who's this guy? Who is this guy? Yeah. He hasn't played games in 8. What are you doing? You got half the achievements left and it's your favourite game, but you're just playing this crap. This game had an update. You're not playing the What are you doing? Why aren't you playing the updates of the game? What was that? Who was that? Was that Dora? Yeah. Anyway, I'm just ragging on people who I don't really know. At this point, give me questions before this Q&A. I'm gonna get to bed if you don't have any questions. Chris Kyle style. I'm just being a dick because, you know, it's comedic and entertaining. Ha ha ha. This thing, all the guys like, oh no. Oh, that's really, no. So sad. I don't care. Okay, it's all about this. I don't know who you are. Better get to Chris Carl style. What do you have? You're near the top. There. I hexed. I'm gonna jump into Rowline stream in a bit, and then afterwards I'll probably just raid her because, you know, she's a good streamer. So we'll just tease her a bit and then then raid her, okay? So don't worry, if you're thinking this isn't content, you'll get some content in a bit. What's this? I don't understand. I don't know, someone else played Terraria at me, maybe. I don't know who you are, go away. Eggs. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I know who Patrick is, it's Peter. I'm not going to insult him because he's a viewer, but I'm not going to big him up either. I'll put it that way. I have nothing good nor bad to say. Not much of a profile. Sure, you managed to match this to that, but that's it. That's nice. This is nice. What's this? Can't get Barbarite striked on this, right? Level 1 croak, latent dumpster, level 36, 35 passes, a pair of briefcases and money and small money and coke. What? How's that happen? How does that have massive work? Last time, what? What? I'm missing a reference here or a meme or whatever. I don't know what this is about. When's your last games? Oh, that's a year ago. What? Oh wait, no, that was yesterday. Mercy 2, CSGO, Armor 3, yesterday, okay. I'm not reading that. Next. Who is that? Le Monk. Netherlands. I don't know who that is. I don't know who this guy is. Le Monk. Critical. I've seen this name so many times. What? Just show it. Oh no. No. I'm freaking on stream, aren't I? Whoops. I don't care about porn off stream, but you know, on stream it's kind of TOS, so that's nice. The critical I have. Welcome. I need to change it there. Udis. Don't know. He's got Manchester though, it's not far from me. Why is nobody asking me questions? QQ. Q.Q. No, that's W's. Crap. I'm gonna crash Ryan's stream again. Stop the music. Hey, you should get higher.
What?
You should get a higher score.
So, guys, do we like this game more than Quake Live?
Yes. No, actually not. But
I
neither. I should play it next week and the remaining weeks, and I should qualify to the Pro League. It's easier said than
Nice.
done, especially that I don't play those.
I mean, by now, at least like what 6 people qualified, so they won't be participating. So it's that much easier.
Yeah.
Because like every week 2 people qualify into the challengers final.
Oh, did they really actually change it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You only have to qualify once into the challengers finals, and then that will be held at the end of the stage.
Ah, I see.
Nice, Rava.
Why do you play this bad game? Like, convince me that it's a good game.
I can't,
Not
man.
like-
I'm playing it professionally and I hate it so much.
Actually, you playing it.
I'm not even kidding.
I
I'm
made a lot
playing.
of money with this game too. It's like,
Well, I did, yes, but I don't enjoy it.
Alright, me who has never played the game before, alright? Explain to me why I should ever play this game.
At some
you
point,
should play Quake
lot of
Live.
Yeah, in front of all my viewers, explain to me why is this a game I should play?
What are we doing, Gracie?
Alright, well, I mean, in like theoretically, it could be a really fun game because it requires a lot of skill and you have to master all kinds of aspects of it, like aiming, movement, map awareness, reading your opponent, item control, weapon usage, ability usage, stuff like that. So you know, that way it could be like really fun.
And it's the
Yeah.
best game for 1v1, I say. Because
Yeah,
that's the best
for
concept.
1v1, yeah.
And so you know, that way it's like very competitive, very complex, really hard to master. And you know, just the aspect of you improving day by day and noticing, oh, you got better at like item control, or you choose the right weapons for the right situation. That way, it's fun, and
Rewarding.
yeah, also rewarding. Like if you play like ranked and you can see that you are improving, day by day, it's a good feeling. But the way they executed the game is very fucking wonky. It has so many problems. Just the core of the game, the engine is like very well,
Buggy.
not really outdated, but like it's not
Not
fit for
suitable.
this. It's not fit for this game.
Okay, so
Because-
let's say you had like two non-Quake people, right? And you said to them, you said to one of them, you should play this, right? Because Rowland plays this. And then to the other one, you say you should watch them because of this, right? How would you tell them to watch this?
Well, only
I
if
mean-
you're having fun. Like only if you're taking a piss in the game, kinda. You're
Why did you not
serious
shoot
and
at me, by the way?
It's really up to like people if they are interested or not in like to begin with, without even knowing anything about the game. You don't even have to watch like professionals play it, but just in general, if you're interested in arena shooters. If you are like if you liked Quake 3 Arena or Quake Live or Unreal Tournament, whichever version, then you're probably gonna like this one too. Even though this one is like kind of wonky, but it has a lot of interesting features with like different types of champions and abilities and all that.
and I mean it's for free. You can play it for free.
Okay.
Yeah, that,
Okay, well, on that note, thank you everybody for tuning in. Go and tune into Rowline. Here's the raid, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you,
Bye.
man.
Have a
Okay.
good